Hope everyone's doing well. It is April 20th. Unfortunately, the news came and the day came and went without any major catastrophes. So that's always good. I'm kind of. I didn't stream it all yesterday because I wanted to get a good night's rest. I ended up watching Retrothon for a lot, and by the time Retrothon had like a huge Mega Man block. Like they did all 5. Manix ran all 5 Game Boy, like original Game Boy Mega Man games, and then they had the Classic Mega, which I know I call it all of them from 1 to 10, except I didn't see 8. I don't know if there was 8 or if it's not considered retro enough. Because it's on a PlayStation. Hey, how you doing, Conster? But yeah, I didn't stream because by the time I finished watching that, I was looking over the clock and like I had the kids by myself for most of the day because my wife was doing some work. So like I had to keep them calm and satisfied and reasonably quiet. So you know, it was just I did want to be a zombie while they were. And I'm glad I did because I still felt like a little bit like a zombie. But I got a good night's sleep, so I think I'm ready to do a nice long stream today. Probably not super late, not like the Retrothon stream marathon. Yeah, I caught a lot of that yesterday, and I was burnt out by the time it was over. I was like, okay, I gotta get to sleep. I also looked in some audio solutions. Oh. I mean, rewatch it was really good. Toad's Lookin' Toad did Mega Man 4, and it was one of my favorite marathon runs. Though I won't spoil what the final time was. It was I'll give you a hint. It was worse than his GDQ time. But I guess the GDQ time was pretty good, so that's not saying much. It was extremely fun to watch, though. So. Hopefully this doesn't look too pixelated. I'm looking, maybe just because it's really small on my OBS screen. I looked into some audio solutions today, but still the only way I can seem to really like get the audio setup I want is to buy a mixer. So now I'm just I'm trying to think of how many inputs I need. And so I'm gonna run, like right now I'm actually I'm using a Blue Yeti, and that's hooked in to my PC through USB, and I'm also monitoring myself through it. So I'm kind of figuring out what to do with that, because I don't really have the money to buy a nice XLR mic right now. It would be nice, don't get me wrong, but it's not something I'm really dying to spend money on. So I'm thinking like I need at least 3 channels. What I can do is, I was looking at an HDMI audio extractor, but I'm kind of like, I mean, my PC has my monitor that I'm playing this on has a headphone jack. Yeah. I don't want to bother Strizer because he's got Game Over Cancer this weekend, and I'm like, he's in crunch mode for sure. So I'm trying to do some research on my own, and then I'll reach out to him once his marathon is done and he's had time to like actually sleep. Like this monitor that I'm playing on does have a headphone jack, so I could theoretically run that out. Like when I plug my headphones into it, it sounds just fine. So I could theoretically run that out into a mixer, and then run my the output on my Blue Yeti mic also into a mixer, and go that way. And my PC isn't sending sound to my monitors. Only the PS4 does that. So then when I'm playing on so I might be able to get away with like a 2-channel, doesn't even really technically need to be a mixer, just needs to be like a USB audio interface. And I'll run the output of the Blue Yeti, or just a headphone jack on the back of I guess I could, instead of running the cable from my microphone, I could just run the USB back into the PC, and then I don't know, run the headphone jack from the back of my PC to the mid. I don't know. Yeah, I'll reach out to Strizer. I have an idea of what it's going to look like. It's either going to be 2 or 3 channels. It doesn't need to be the most expensive one on the market, and I already have a lot of the equipment needed to do it. I'd like to avoid buying an HDMI extractor, because to me that's another thing in my chain that could either fail or cause input delay or whatever. The one thing that's killing me though, and it's my system. It's my system. It's not even, because when I play back the feed, the audio is synced. It's the monitoring sounds, the monitoring audio that becomes desynced over time, and that's what I'm scratching my head on. Anyways, I believe, yeah, we just finished a story day, so we are post the third palace now. We have stolen the third heart, and now we're just kind of waiting.
I can't forgive them.
To see what's gonna happen next. I could read. It seems like kind of a waste. I have a DVD to watch. I give this a name.
Nice. Oh,
Yeah, teaches you kindness. So I think we'll do that tonight.
oh.
I'm having an issue where my days are kind of wasted
if you try to
because
save both the mother and the baby, you'll lose them both. Or I could save them both. I can do this. You need to trust me.
I believe this is supposed to be a house. It's a story about the daily struggles of doctors working in an emergency ward. I don't know a lot of medical dramas, so maybe I'm missing the reference here.
That's incredible.
Wow, this guy just doesn't have the word surrender in his dictionary, does he?
Oh,
So we finished watching ICU, huh? Maybe you learned a thing or two about kindness from watching this drama. Honestly, if I could fix the audio desync problem, I would have no problem with my current setup. Like, it sounds fine. It's just a matter of I don't want to have to constantly, like, I feel like eventually it's going to cause problems in my speedruns if, like, the audio is desynced, because I don't do a ton of audio cues, but I definitely do some. So the craft of cinema, I was able to enjoy the show on a deeper level. Cool.
okay.
Let's go return the DVD
Well
soon.
then.
Well, it's starting to get late. Let's go to bed. Ba-dum-bum. Oh yeah, so that we just finished stealing the heart today.
That Kaneshiro truly was an evil stain on society.
And as soon as that boss battle was done, I went to sleep. Like, I was not.
Same with Kamoshida and Madarame too. They hurt and exploited others just to satisfy their desires. Still, there were people around them who noticed their terrible deeds, weren't there?
My thought was that because none of my companions were available, and I wonder if they're not available or they're not available as often until you steal Kaneshiro's heart. Because, you know, they're kind of in deep crap too, so they may not really be excited about hanging out until you've like fixed the issue.
I wonder why they turned a blind eye. Why doesn't anyone help?
And I have stuff I could go into Mementos for as well, but the problem was that there were confidants during the night that I really wanted to hang out with, mostly Kawakami. I want to get Kawakami ranked up as fast as possible, because every free action she gives you helps. Same with the Fortune Teller is available during the night too, so... She's scared.
So it's because they don't have the courage.
Yeah.
Humans are so weak.
Yo, Trekinin, how you doing, man?
Hey, do you think I'll really be able to become a human?
Were you slaying some spires?
When I touched the treasure, some memories came back. I tried to force myself to forget, but I really may not be human.
Just be confident.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Dark Souls 3. Is that, so I played the original Dark Souls 3, but I never went back to it when the DLC came out, so I guess I should do that at some point. Another thing on the list.
Now that I think about it, I gotta be human. I am the core of the Phantom Thieves, after all.
I feel like my bond with Morgana is growing deeper. I highly recommend Dark Souls 1. That's a great game. It's, I I don't know, if you're really hardcore, you'll do Demon Souls first, but I feel like that can be skipped. They streamlined a lot of dark stuff in Dark Souls 1. Honestly, this sounds weird, but I would start with either Dark Souls 1 or Dark Souls 3. I feel like Dark Souls 2 would be an awkward entry point. Pickpocket. Chance to obtain an item when Joker makes a melee attack.
All right.
Cool.
Come on. It's not good for you to stay up this late. Let's go to sleep.
So Dark Souls 1 streamlined a lot of stuff from Demon Souls. In Dark Souls 2, they tried to change a lot of things, and I understand the issues that they were trying to resolve, but in a lot of ways, they broke things in the process of trying to fix them. I feel like Dark Souls 3 is more polished. There's a little bit less to it as far as the game systems and stuff have been simplified a little bit, but it does play in a little more streamlined fashion. Like, one of the big complaints is that Dark Souls 1 had a very intricate armor system and defense system with resistances and weight and stuff like that. And Dark Souls 3 is kind of, I mean, I don't know if you ever heard the joke Fashion Souls. That started more with Bloodborne, but it kind of is the same thing with Dark Souls 3. Like, armor, you just kind of wear what looks cool to you, and like there's not a lot of incentive to like min-max your armor. Whereas in Dark Souls 1, it was the opposite. It was like you had to min-max your armor to really be like, you didn't have to, I guess, but it helped. And so you'd end up wearing some ridiculous looking outfit. Yeah. 3 is also more linear. 1 is much more of an open world feeling game. 3, I mean, there are branching paths, but it's like a branching straight line. That makes sense. It'll be a straight line with like 2 branches or something like that. Whereas Dark Souls 1 is like all looping back in on itself and stuff like that. Telling me to go to sleep, Morgana. You're passing out. Oh boy, velvet time. I get some of the issues they were trying to do with 2. Like, the biggest one I know is that they were trying to stop ganking. Like, and that's why Soul Memory exists.
Our master wishes to speak with you. Heed his words.
But I think it kind of backfired, to be honest. It just made dying more annoying, because now, like, not only did you die, but your soul memory's messed up. And you couldn't PvP forever. Like, so in Dark Souls 1, your PvP ranking was just based on your character's level. And what people would do is intentionally not level up. And then make it to the end game and get gear. Like, I think I had my like low level PvP kit was like level 7 or something like that. And it was enough to use like electric element katana and some other stuff like that. And just like, if you fought someone who just made it to level 7 playing casually, you were way out of their league. You would just wipe the floor with them. Basically one-shot them. And so they were trying to stop that. They were trying to stop that in Dark Souls 2, but some of the stuff they implemented, I think, kind of backfired.
You've defeated the repulsive fiend of gluttony this time. Well done.
I also feel like getting invaded by a guy who outclasses you and getting absolutely annihilated by him is kind of just part of the Dark Souls experience. That probably doesn't happen as often anymore because there's not as many players playing the game. But I feel like they're just kind of, that's Dark Souls. Soul level 1 run, nice. I don't even know what you equip at Soul level 1. You have to be the one class, because there's only one class that starts at Soul level 1, right?
I am glad to see you have devoted yourself to your rehabilitation.
You are not worthy of such kind words, inmate. I suggest you treasure them.
Do you recall the whispers about that strange man?
Pyromancer, okay. I thought it was the, there's a class that starts with nothing, right? Like no gear. You just start with a club, right? I thought they started at level 1, but apparently I'm wrong. Yeah, the metaverse user?
Even a chicken could remember something that important. Don't sound so cocky about it. This is about the cases of those people who shut down, is it not?
Indeed, I speak of another with powers similar to yours. If you are to complete your rehabilitation, you may encounter him eventually. Yet another thing for me to look forward to.
That's weird.
It would be greatly troubling if you were to not strengthen your abilities. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift.
We're going deeper. I don't think... Oh, it is good. High Arcana Burst. Increases the EXP bonus granted by Arcana Burst.
All right.
It's time, inmate.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
Return to your world.
The Thanos Thieves just. Ketchikun is right. Bum, bum, bum.
Hello? It's me, Makoto. Were you sleeping?
Yep. I'm still asleep.
I assume it's okay if you're able to make such jokes. There's something I feel I should let you know. Kanashiro contacted me.
Kanashiro?
He said he's calling off our debt. It seems he's disposed of all the photographs as well.
Nice.
And, my sister and her team have taken him into custody.
What?
It appears they did not want him to disappear, if you know what I mean.
His group was called a mafia after all. I wouldn't put silencing him past them.
Yeah, that does make a lot of sense. Like, if you're a high-ranking mafia guy and you choose to just, like, confess, you're probably not safe.
Does this mean we were successful in changing his heart?
It's hard to say for sure yet.
I see.
Yeah, the game is all about, think of it like I Want to Be the Guy or any, like, Celeste even. Think of it like that. You know, it's a game where you're going to fail. Like, you're going to die in Dark Souls. It's part of the learning experience. So, like, by the end of Celeste, you're like a machine who's doing these, like, super impossible screens like it's nothing. Kind of the same with Dark Souls. You know, you learn the boss and enemy patterns, you gear up, you get high level, you get really powerful skills. You're gonna die. Just take it in stride.
What about those psychotic breakdowns that Kanashiro mentioned?
I'm not sure. But I assume he was talking about the incidents that have been all over the news lately. It really may be related to the other person who has been entering palaces.
True. That said, all we can do now is wait until Kanashiro's change of heart becomes clear to us. Thank you.
So, if you missed the end of the last episode, when Kanashiro was defeated, he told us that there's someone else who's taking full advantage of everything that palaces have to offer, which we believe is linked to the mental shutdown issues, like the guys that were like driving trains and stuff and just went basically comatose in the train crashes and stuff like that. And all we know is that he mentioned that the person is wearing a black mask. Hey, there's this article making the rounds online. It's called Confession of Boy M, a tell-all of the Kamoshida abuse scandal. It's gotta be Mishima, right? I read it. It all sounds so horrible. It's no wonder they consider the Phantom Thieves heroes. Kinda hard to bag on the Phantom Thieves after reading that. You're right. In fact, you might call them superheroes. That journalist's articles sure are making a big splash. It might be the perfect way to get the Phantom Thieves' name out there. We should take advantage of this. Why?
Now then.
The bigger our name is, the more our targets will hear talk of us. Plus, the positive buzz will make people less cautious of us.
Okay.
Let's go back to that bar in Shinjuku and get her to write more stuff about us. I'm not really that
Good
interested.
morning.
Oh, hey. What's up? New girl. Good morning, Amamaya Senpai. It's nice that the rain stopped. It would be even nicer if the sky would clear, though. Yeah, you telling me. I think you may know this already, but I've been ordered by Principal Kobayakawa to look for the culprits. Do you all know us? We seem to be fine for now, but we can't let our guard down. I ask that you try not to stand out for a while. By the way, I usually spend my time in the student council room. If there's ever an emergency, feel free to come find me there. 3. Okay, yeah, now everyone wants to hang out. I could rank up Yusuke. I have an Emperor persona. I do. Yeah, I think it makes sense to hang out with him. My thought is, why do Ryuji or An when they won't rank up? When Yusuke will rank up, especially Ryuji, because his chain is almost done. So once he's done, like, if there's ever a day where I can only hang out with Ryuji, that would be useful to have that around so it's not a waste of time. Let's go hang out with... Yusuke. Is there anything to do on a Tuesday? Nothing critical. Let's see. I don't have his thing open. Okay. I am trying to do all the confidants, which means I gotta really focus on making sure that I don't waste any time. Like I get everyone done in one go, rather than. All right, so rank 2. All we have to do now is wait. What a nerve-wracking time. Meanwhile, I'm here to observe the public in an attempt to refresh my mind. Do you need something? How is it really nerve-wracking? I mean, it's not like Kamoshida where like we don't know if we're gonna get let off the hook yet or not. Like, well, you must have a wealth of free time if that is your decision. I would like to speak with you about the painting I developed in Mementos. Do you have time? Yep. I hope you do not find it too disturbing. Wait for me at LeBlanc. I will bring the painting over there.
Please hear me out.
Ren, this is the completed form of my draft earlier. I would like your honest opinion, if you would. It's enigmatic. The hell of a painting.
Yes.
As it should be. I do not paint for the sake of others' comprehension. Regardless, this is how I choose to interpret the idea of desire.
Indeed.
It is the foul charm held deep within the abyss of the heart. To be honest, I believe my ability to capture desire so elegantly is all due to our Mementos foray. I have grown to understand the intricacies of the heart in a way I once thought impossible.
To tell the truth,
Ren, I intend on submitting this piece to an upcoming public art exhibition. Nobody has seen the abyss of the heart in such a raw manner before. The discourse will be fascinating. More importantly, it shall be the spark that revitalizes my slumbering art career. Can't wait. Indeed, I expect you to accompany me for the moment it is finally revealed to the general public. I'm sure this will be a most sensational piece for those who opt to undergo it. A raw, unbridled look into the depths of the human psyche. And I was the one who was able to bring it all to life, all thanks to your assistance.
thank you.
You have my sincerest gratitude. Cool. Really? No skill.
All right.
I do remember Yusuke has a skill check somewhere in his confidant. And I remember not being able to do it the first time I tried to. I deeply anticipate the public reaction at the exhibition, but for now I should be going. My apologies for disturbing you.
See you.
Farewell. I saw Yusuke off to the station. I want to thank you again for earlier. Getting a raw, unfiltered opinion was invaluable. I was even able to come up with a new interpretation thanks to your help. I'm on a roll right now. I shall keep up the momentum and apply it to the Phantom Thieves as well. You're already doing enough. No, I can guide us to even further greatness. Your very presence amplifies my ambition. What a strange fellow you are. Dude, that's you talking. I can hardly wait to hear back about the public exhibition so I can share the joy with you. I will contact you again later. Expect good news. Really loving this game. I saw,
You're back.
not to plug too many other streamers who are playing the same game.
Inmate.
Yeah. Of course, you haven't forgotten about your special assignment. We will be waiting in front of the door. We expect you to accept this task with enthusiasm. I mean, I will, but confidants are kind of more important, right? You know, I've been curious. What's Kosei like? Is it filled with guys like Yusuke? Epic Namebro started his, kind of tricky and jogged my memory. He started his playthrough of this today, and I'm really excited. He did a full playthrough of the original as well on stream. He's really well known for, like, playing Dark Souls and related games. But, like, I'm really excited to see his playthrough of this. And I'll be able to watch it for, like, Romscott has been playing this game, but he has way more time to stream than me, and he's been starting since day one, same like I have. So he's way ahead of me in the game. Whereas Epic Namebro, hopefully I'll be able to watch his stream as he plays. What's Kosei like? Is it filled with guys like Yusuke? I imagine there are a lot of different people there. Now that you mention it, I have one very interesting classmate. She's a female shogi player, and seemingly quite the skilled one at that. Shogi is like Japanese chess, basically, my understanding. Are you talking about Hifumi Toko? I remember hearing she's a student at Kosei. They say she's the most beautiful shogi player around right now. Dude, that sounds too good to be true. Give me more info. I do not know much about her. She is not the kind of person to let others close to her. It sounds like she only focuses on her shogi pursuits. After all, it's said she is a lone genius. However, I heard she is commonly seen at the church over in Kanda. For real? For real? We gotta go. You probably get struck down by a bolt of lightning if you're going for that ulterior motive. That ain't it. This is for the Phantom Thieves. I mean, Shogi's kind of a battle, right? She's got to know all sorts of insane strategies and stuff. Sure. That is quite the stretch. Churches are supposed to be holy. Don't do this, Ryuji. You guys are gonna pay for this one day. Ren, you go spy on her for me. Find out if she's really as cute as they say she is.
Let's ignore that idiot. Anyway, a shogi expert, huh? Striking an enemy with but a moment's inspiration? Skillfully strategizing toward victory? Those might actually be good tactics to know for our work as the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah.
You said she's at the church in Kanda, right? We should check it out when you have the time.
Thank you for adding the church in Kanda to my list.
All right.
I can now go to Kanda. Alright, who's available at night here? Wai. But I can't do his, right? Yeah. Cheerful Fortune Teller and Oya are both very worth. See, I should go check the bathhouse. So Takemi's confidant is kind of waiting on me to increase my charm. Actually, it doesn't matter if I have a confidant yet with her, right? These guys. Have you heard about the Phantom Thieves? Some kids were talking about them. The ones who steal hearts? I wish they'd steal mine. No, Ketchikan says they're dangerous, and he knows what he's talking about. You always fall for people too hard, too fast. You're too clingy. That's why you keep getting dumped. Only so much to say about those guys. Oh, you're Amamaya's son from the other day, right? I remember you. You had a very abnormal destiny, as I recall. Please, take a seat. You want to purchase a holy stone, huh? For just 100,000 yen, you can change your fate. That much, it better not only change your fate, but also give you incredible luck. If you do end up buying one, we should go home and test it out. Well, what do you want to do? I'll buy one. Thank you very much. Here you go. Holy stone. Fortunately, I had the money to do that. It's a smart thing to do, considering this is the only way to avoid misfortune. It's already charged with a happiness aura, so you'll feel the effects right away. Don't forget to recharge it with moonlight every 3 days. Makes sense. Pretty scientific here. Please stop by again and let me know how your fate changed. Goodbye. I should head home. Oh, you're home. I was just about to close up shop, but I forgot to turn the stove off. I guess you start forgetting things more the older you get.
Hey,
Last time we went to that fortune teller, the chief won the lottery. I wonder what kind of luck we'll have this time around. It should be awesome, right? I mean, we paid 100,000 yen for this holy... Ow, what the heck? Hey, can't you keep this thing a little cleaner? I can't be comfortable with all the gravel at the bottom of the... Wait, Ren, I have a bad feeling about this.
Hey,
Hey, do you mind looking over the shop while I...
For real?
The stone shattered! What's gotten into you?
Whoa!
Huh? This tastes salty? Hey, the holy stone is just salt. Ren, what's going on? I'm just a bit salty. It's such a good response. You're salty? That reminds me, I was about to head out and grab some salt for the shop. I'll be back in a bit. I think this is technically rock salt. I've seen the chief grinding some up before. Wait, in that case, maybe the holy stone is supposed to help you get better at cooking. The fortune teller tricked us. What? You're saying she scammed us out of 100,000 yen? We could have bought loads of fatty tuna with that money. Jesus Christ, where did that accent come from?
No way.
So that holy stone was really just a phony stone in the end. That fortune teller's name was Chihaya, right? She clearly has some kind of mystical power, but this is just unacceptable. We need to go complain to her. Turns out the holy stone I bought from Chihaya was a fake. I should go talk to her and try to figure out her true intentions. Dude. $1,000 for a freaking salt rock. I wish I could say that was unrealistic, but it's not. I thought it was going to be late. Customers were bickering in the convenience store this morning. Were they 6 feet apart, Kawakami? A young woman wearing all brand clothing and an older man with all gold accessories were arguing. Dude, my grocery store, I gotta start going like at off hours because the clientele in there. Last time I went was unfortunately Easter morning. And I wanted to pull my hair out with the way people were acting because they have taped on the floor these giant arrows. There's like a set path that you're supposed to go through the store. So you don't have people crossing each other or anything like that. Like there is basically a more or less set path you have to go through the store. There's a little bit of wiggle room, but it's basically like you go through the store in a loop. And then each aisle is one way. So if you miss an aisle or something, you actually have to go like kind of make a U-turn like you're driving a car. And it's designed to get people like not to walk past each other in the narrow ass aisles. And people are just not paying any attention to it, going down the wrong way, like trying to push past me to get to something they need. I'm like, holy fuck. I can't deal with this anymore. Fortunately in Maryland, fortunately, because apparently people can't be responsible for this on their own, they made it like you have to wear a mask to go into a building now. You have to be wearing a mask. And I'm kind of like, thank God, because like I feel like it's kind of childish, but also people are acting like children. So what you gonna do? You know, I don't know. A young woman wearing all brand clothing and an older man with gold accessories were arguing. Both were on their high horse, and even though they were dressed fancily, it felt nuavu riche. Nuavu riche? I don't know. Speaking of the Japanese words for high horse and nuavu riche, both originated as shogi terms. Funny you bring up shogi. A lot of people aren't familiar with shogi, but it's good to know a little bit about it. So, Amamayaki, have you seen this piece before?
Do you know the answer?
What do you think it says on the back of this piece? Nouveau? Nouveau? Okay, thank you. I am actually not familiar with that term. I have no idea what this is. Gold. Okay.
This
Gold.
is it.
Exactly.
That's right. The lance and the silver general also have the kanji for gold on the back. By the way, it said that the 2 on the back of the pawn piece is a cursive form of gold. In shogi, you can choose to promote your pieces under certain conditions. If a knight crosses into enemy territory, for instance, they can promote, becoming as mobile as a gold general. A weak piece like a pawn can become gold if you get it into the enemy's camp, hence nouveau riche? Riche? I don't know. Really? Wow, really? Wow,
Nice
really?
going.
Free knowledge. Okay. I don't really know how shogi differs from chess. I know they're very similar. By the way, nouveau riche sounds like to wear expensive clothes because of a desire to be acknowledged. Once humans fulfill the basic needs of clothing, food, and shelter, our next desire is recognition. Is that Maslow's hierarchy there, Kawakami? I don't remember that. That's why people try to make themselves seem bigger by flaunting their power through money. Making yourself seem bigger reminds me of a frilled lizard. Oh yeah, you can hang out. Alright. That's what we're doing for sure then. Also, I can find Makoto. I could start Makoto's, but she's available so rarely. She's Faith. Do I have a Faith persona? I definitely do. Okay.
I should write something.
So this fortune teller takes like several nights to start her confidant, but she is definitely one of the best in the game. I do need to go. Is that available in the library yet? This book.
What would you like?
I think in the courtyard there's a SP machine, right? One of these sells SP.
Oh.
Yep. I'm curious where she is in here. Gotcha. Oh, she's like right there. Do the vending machines in here have...
Oh.
SP stuff? Well... Anyways, I'll read her thing real quick. Hello. Hello, do you have any free time today? I managed to get permission to practice in the school gym. I was thinking we could do some training inside. Does that sound okay? So, are you gonna go spend some time with Yoshizawa? This here. Sure. Kasumi isn't responding. Sorry, my phone has been acting up. It just randomly shut off. Looks like it's okay now. See you... Oh, but do you want to get some food in the cafeteria first? I'll go ahead and grab us some seats first. I'll be waiting for you in the cafeteria, senpai. Wait, wasn't she right there? Did I misunderstand what I saw? I'm sorry I called you here so suddenly. Maybe that was An that was right there and not, where is... I'm sorry I called you here so suddenly. Since our talk, I've been trying to think of things besides gymnastics that I'm really invested in. And I figured something out. It's this. Making bento?
Yes.
Yeah, I can cook. Yo, I'd go for a bento right now. I'm not much for like grilling and stuff, but I did marinate some chicken. It's not something I normally do. So that was an adventure. Unfortunately, I have a outdoor grill, but we just got it before all this crap started, and I was actually at the store like a couple weeks before things locked down. I was looking at propane tanks. I was like, should I get a propane tank? Maybe I should hold off until I'm sure what I'm doing. Now I wish I got a damn propane tank because I have a grill and no propane to grill with. But we have a little George Foreman grill, so I grilled it up on that, and it actually tasted pretty good. You really need to regulate your diet in gymnastics, so I've been making my own food a lot. And so, since I also wanted to thank you, I made you bento. I would totally go for a bento. God damn, I would kill for sushi.
So anyway,
This is actually my first time cooking for someone else besides my family, but I figured this would definitely help get my confidence back. I made this specifically with your body type in mind and knowing how much you exercise. Do you want it? With my body type in mind? Excuse me, Kasumi? It looks delicious. And it's all yours. The chicken and eggs are to help you with fatigue. There are some beans in there too, and it's on brown rice. I mean, that's pretty chill. I don't know how chicken and eggs help with fatigue, but like, protein is important. Weight control is important for gymnasts, but we also need to make sure we've got energy and stamina too. So high protein, low fat is usually what we go for. We also need iron to maintain stamina and vitamin B for energy. Wait, I'm getting all focused on the gymnastics part again. Well, anyway.
this looks good.
Let's dig in. Is that all for you? Damn. Of course, I'll need every last grain of rice. I mean, if she is like a top tier athlete, she's probably exercising damn near every day. And she probably goes through quite a few calories in those workouts. Why do you look so skeptical, Amamiya Senpai? I guess it might look like a lot, but this is actually a little less than my usual. Don't worry, I've done the math on the calories. I'll burn all this off with practice.
So,
Come on, Senpai. You'll be done before you know it. Although she's really small, too. Like, her BMR is probably not that much. It's a familiar flavor, but it doesn't match the food. I keep trying different parts, but it all tastes like the same thing. Something very familiar. Amamiya Senpai, you okay? Your eyes are glazing over. This tastes like... Which one's the right answer here? Definitely unique. Definitely unique. You think so? I don't think it's that weird for an athlete. I kind of think it's weird for an athlete to care that much about the taste of their food, to be honest. I know, believe it or not, I used to be in decent shape. Like, enough that when I exercise, I would just stop. Like, more recently, when I exercise, like, I'm done. When I'm done exercising, I'm like, okay, I'm done. And there was a point in my life where, like, I would just stop because that's the end of my exercise. Like, I wasn't tired. It was just, that was my exercise for the day, and now it's over. That's about 10 years ago, so. Heavy seasoning would probably be bad for you, so I went easy on it. But, like, I just viewed food as nutrients at that point. Like, I didn't even really care what it tasted like or what I was eating. It was just put this many protein in my mouth. No comments on that phrasing. Was it too light? Excuse me? Yeah, that's a flavor I was going for. I was trying to decide how to season these, and I figured everyone likes curry, right? So I decided to go for maximum curry flavoring. Sorry, were you not a fan of that flavor? Or wait, maybe you prefer the super spicy ones? Is there a third option?
I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry, I did this all wrong. I'll go get some kind of condiment to change the flavor. Once I fix it, I'm sure you'll enjoy it more. Should I get mayonnaise, soy sauce, maybe miso? Do you think Dr. Maruki will have some salt? Calm down. Oh, you're right. I should just buy something new you can eat right now. I'm enjoying this. But... Well, thank you. Now we should really eat.
Thank you for the meal.
Ooh, that was delicious. Thank you for completely finishing your meal, Amamiya Senpai. I'm sorry it didn't turn out perfectly. Jesus Christ. I came up with the idea of making bento, but I couldn't decide on the flavor. Either way, I'm really sorry. Was that the wrong answer? Like, yeah. No. It's not the wrong answer. I guess it always goes like this no matter what you pick. I'm so embarrassed. I thought it was so great when I presented it to you, and now... Just keep at it.
Yes.
Right. When you fall, you've got to get back up. I feel like, Ren, you probably could have acted like you'd like it a little bit more. I don't know. It's tough. Because, like... I mean, if you really care about your cooking, you would want honest feedback. But at the same time, it doesn't seem like she's really, like... She just did this to be nice to you. Next time, I'll ask what you like before I try anything too crazy. I'll go buy that super spicy Megaido sauce for next time. No. It seems like you're always helping me find my way forward, Senpai. If I didn't have you, I'd let my failures get to me and end up in some big pessimistic spiral again. Maybe this kind of confidence could help me figure out who I really am. Sounds right. Either way, I suppose all I can do is keep moving forward. Amamiya Senpai, I hope we can keep helping each other improve. I can sense Kasumi's passion.
All right.
No special abilities. Okay, now that we've gotten all our nutrients, it's time for the next phase. I don't mean to be too demanding, but I'm going to train you even harder than before, Jesus Christ. Make sure you keep up. Can we do that before the big meal? We went to the gymnasium and trained ourselves. Thanks to Kasumi's training, I feel like my stamina increased.
All right.
Matt's HP up. Oh, I guess we're out of
Maybe some
time.
other time.
I guess we'll end it here for today. Hope we can do this again sometime.
Ah, you're back.
Hey,
According to Yusuke's info, there's a famous shogi player in Kanda, right? If we have time, why don't we go meet them? Because... Are you available tonight, Kawakami? Me... I mean... Kawakami's only
I
available
should
every
write
so
something.
often. Do it tomorrow. Do I have a temperance persona? Yes. Which I probably summoned last time just for Kawakami.
oh. Hi.
Oh, thank you for your call. I'm all you. Oh, it's just you. You know, I've been hearing Shibuya's getting more dangerous lately. Yeah, you already told me that. Today, I have a special item on the menu just for Master. Would you like that for 5,000 yen?
Hey,
Sounds shady as shit, Kawakami.
thank you so much.
Thank you for always requesting me. Well then, please wait for me till I get there. Cough, cough. Cover your cough,
Listen.
Kawakami. Please. Hey, you know how you listened to my story the other day? You listened to my secret. I've been feeling more at ease since then. I've never been able to tell anyone about it, so I figured I should actually try to do some housekeeping today to say thanks. Yawn. Sorry, I need to take a break. Want to rest a bit? I'm so touched to hear that you care for my well-being, Master. Ugh, I'm at my limit. So exhausted. Coughing. I'm beat. Can't stop coughing. I should go home. Thanks, but I can't. Coughing more. I have to work. Haha, just kidding. I just wanted to slack off a bit. I mean, there's nothing left for me to hide from you, so the truth comes out, you know. Now that I think about it, I'm glad you're the one who found out about me being a maid. Are you going to be alright in this dusty room? And have you been eating well? You need to eat fresh vegetables and none of that instant stuff. Vitamins are super important. You're gonna turn out like me if you don't take care of yourself. I guess I should get more sleep. I feel all achy. The Kasuken's guardian said they need more money, so I had my boss give me more shifts. I had to beg him for them, but don't overdo it. Oh, it's fine. Nothing you should worry about.
Besides,
I feel more at ease now that I have someone who knows about what I'm going through. I'm talking about you. I feel Kawakami's trust in me strengthening. What's the new skill? Yeah, super housekeeping. Allows you to request Kawakami to make curry or infiltration pulls.
All right.
Uh-oh, time's up. Coughing. I have to get to my next job, so I'm gonna head out.
I'll see you later then.
Thank you for using our service. Yeah. Oh, is this Master? Thank you for using our service today. This game is all about coffee and curry. Which sounds like such an odd combination to me still. So I guess it's a good thing that I splurged at the doctor's. I finally got some cough medicine that works. Hey, you gotta do some cleaning and ventilating on your own, even when I'm gone, okay? If you neglect stuff like that, it makes you more likely to get sick. How are you feeling, though? Who, me? I mean, I'm tired, but that's nothing new. Wait a minute. We were supposed to be talking about you. Don't change the subject. Oh, but if you do get sick, I'll look after you anytime, so please don't forget to request me. I finally get rid of the cough, and now I get these headaches and shivers. Times like these are why we invented energy drinks. I just gotta chug one and push through. That sounds like a terrible idea, Kawakami. Okay, see you later. The game is completely apolitical, though. I mean, there's someone who's, like, being forced to work shifts while they're sick
It's so hot.
to make more money, but, no. Apolitical game. It's so hot and humid. I wish the rainy season would end, too. By the way, June's almost over. We defeated Kaneshiro, so we can rest easy for a while, I guess. I mean, Mikoto specifically said don't draw any attention to ourselves, so that's probably, like, the right thing to do. So what do you want to do today? Maybe something like a trip to Mementos? I want to rest. I mean, breaks are important. But we have those requests on the message board, so don't forget to answer them. It's raining. Weather may very well have the same effect on Mementos as it has on humans.
Let's do it.
Wow. Well, no one texted me. Ignoring the problem is the best medicine. I used to do that so often, I will not lie. I did not follow my own advice in that regard. Wow. Makoto's the only one available, huh? Oh. Where is the student counseling?
That's what I heard too.
If I can't hang out with Makoto, there may be a legitimate argument to say we should go into Mementos today. Because I don't really have that much else to do with this. Alright, what's up, Makoto?
Hey,
It said all we can do now is wait till Kanashiro's change of heart becomes clear to us. You need something on the 3rd floor? Have you come to study in the library, perhaps? Came to see you.
do you have a minute?
It seems your studies have paid off. Have you been working hard? Seems I have enough knowledge to invite Makoto out. Oh, I think there's something where, like, if your grades are too low, she'll be like, don't hang out with me. Like, you should focus on school. This may be an opportunity to deepen my bond with her. There's something I want to ask you, if it doesn't get in the way of your studies, that is. I can lend an ear.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now let's find somewhere better to talk. The courtyard should do.
I'd like to talk to you about something. Do you have a moment?
Yeah?
Up until now, I've been the quintessential honor student. I believe I've been handling my position as student council president with ease as well. And I don't mean that in a boasting way, that's simply how I've thought about it. But in the end, I was unable to make any kind of impact with either Suzui-san or Kanashiro.
Again, that's not really your fault.
Turns out there's no use for a rule-abiding honor student when things get rough. Now that I'm a member of this team, I want to do everything I can to help you all. All my studying up to this point has kept me quite narrow-minded. I think I will need to broaden my horizons somewhat.
What do you plan on doing?
My first step will be to learn more about the other students. But I struggle with that. There seems to be a disparity between my tastes and those of my peers.
Really, Makoto? You must be the only teenager ever to find herself in that situation. That's not really true, probably.
Really? I hope you're right.
I guarantee you there's some other nerd who loves to do whatever you love to do, and you just need to find them.
But I don't even know where people like to go for fun. It would be nice to have a grasp of such concepts.
No, fun is overrated.
Plus, the student council must be responsible for understanding the student body they serve, right? I don't mean that in a surveillance way, I just want to know them as people. I may be a phantom thief, but that's no excuse for me to start ignoring my presidential duties. Now, back to the topic at hand. Where do people usually go for fun?
I mean, all of these are great answers. Karaoke's pretty fun. Movie theater's pretty fun. I feel like karaoke is like the traditional Japanese thing to do, though.
Karaoke, My friends have taken me there a few times.
You have friends?
Possible, I'd like to go somewhere I'm a little less familiar with. How about an arcade? I've never actually been to one. Do you
Yeah.
think you could take me? I'm not sure if it'll broaden my horizons per se, but simply studying won't get me anywhere.
It'll be a field trip.
Thank goodness. I think I would have been totally lost in there had I gone by myself. Well, let's get going. So this is where everyone comes to enjoy themselves. There are more girls here than I expected.
What you trying to say? Depends on the kind of arcade.
Hey, over there! You play by aiming the gun at the screen, right? That actually seems somewhat realistic.
It'll be an experience.
it's okay with you, do you think you could teach me?
Yo,
I did it!
Time Crisis 2, baby.
No way!
Makoto's loud play is garnering quite a bit of attention. She seems to be too engrossed in the game to even notice, though.
Oh, so this is how it is.
You're a real gamer.
Of course, that was just a game, but I wonder if I could apply some of the techniques I learned here during battle.
It might just work.
Perhaps going somewhere I don't normally frequent is what helped me come up with that idea. You know, it may only be a little bit, but I think I'm starting to understand how people pass time. Interesting. I would have never even thought about coming here before.
What was a new side of you?
Hey, do you think you could help me out again later? I might be able to give the team more ideas if I can gain increased knowledge outside of my studies.
Look forward to it.
I need to live up to your expectations now that I've taken up your time. Perhaps it won't be immediately, but I'm sure I can be of use.
Can sense a strong resolve from Makoto. What's Sei have to say about Makoto?
There must have been people who obstructed your actions as the Phantom Thieves. You managed to overcome them because you had someone who specialized in analyzing enemies. Isn't that right?
Yo, ask her yourself.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the priestess persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
La Pepes. Shadow Calculus allows you to see skills and potential item drops on the analysis screen.
All right.
Cool, that's really good.
By the way, you went to the red light district when you were chasing after Kaneshiro, right?
Maybe.
I'd like to go there as well. No, not for my own purposes.
There's nothing wrong with being curious, Makoto.
To tell you the truth, I recently got a report that one of our students was spotted there. I'm skeptical, but I'd like to confirm firsthand for myself. Well, it's getting late. Let's go home. Thank you.
Thanks for setting aside some time for me today. It's always hard for me to come to places like this on my own, so you've been a big help. I've had all kinds of new experiences today, and it's even been a little fun. Let's go again sometime.
Yes.
Good idea. After all, there's clearly plenty more I can learn there. But before that, we should go to the red light district, like we discussed before. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to keep you. Careful on your way home. I'll call you later.
All right then.
See you.
You're back.
Ah, so we're back. Jiro Owai, fortune teller. Actually, I should really quick go to the Urso shop and sell my treasure from the last palace because I haven't done that yet. I'll make a purchase.
All right.
Cool.
You should be great.
Cool, 46 grand.
Come again.
Are there any SP drinks in here? Should be checking these like. I really should just make a list of like every week which vending machines to hit up. Yeah, right. There are some here. Okay. I mean, hell, they came in real handy in the last palace. Oh. And there's one right here.
Oh!
Yep. Cool 20 SP.
I should write something.
Hey!
Let's ask Shaya about the Holy Stone. She's with the client. Sounds like you're talking about the Holy Stone. Do you want to eavesdrop on them? Yes, please. What I do best. How are you healing? I'm fine. It's my fault anyways. Yuya said so. He says he doesn't want to hit me, but I just make him so mad. Wow, that's fucked. Her name is literally Troubled Woman. I suggest you break up with him. Things are only going to get worse at this rate. But I'm the only person that cares about him. If I leave, how will he survive? Yeah, fuck him. Please, is there any other way?
Now.
Let us ask the tarot. O divine power, shed light upon our fate.
Is this?
Yes, I've seen everything. I can sense a dark presence within your boyfriend. His heart seems to be possessed by a demon. A demon? This demon may hide himself away at times, but when it strikes, it will bring with it great misery. What kind of misery? You will be hospitalized for severe injuries suffered in a domestic abuse incident, and he will be arrested. What? Hospitalized? Arrested? I knew I shouldn't have let Yuya throw my holy stone away. He said I shouldn't be wasting my money on some dumb rock, that I should be giving it to him instead. This is my punishment for letting him do that, right? Please, let me buy another one from you.
What?
What? You want another? My net stone will need to be even bigger. I'm a little low on cash at the moment, but you said I can pay in up to 36 installments, right? Truthfully, I feel breaking up with him would be the best. I can't abandon Yuya.
For real?
She really thinks her boyfriend will stop being abusive as long as she has a holy stone? There's no way that could be true, right? Just rock salt. Right, it would make our jobs way easier if you could really change someone's heart with the holy stone. It's clear that Chiaya has some fortune-telling skills, but that stone isn't going to do anything. Hey Ren, why don't we go change that Yuya's guy's heart ourselves? I mean, he's hurting this woman here, right? This is the perfect chance for the Phantom Thieves to save her. Meowing?
What?
He runs back in the bag. Hey, were you eavesdropping on us? That's an invasion of privacy, you know? It's not good to scam people. I don't appreciate your accusation.
The thing
You
is...
see, some fates in this world are simply inescapable. The demon within your boyfriend's heart cannot be exorcised by normal human methodologies. Fate is absolute. This is Chrono Cross now? Although, I guess you might be able to control the demon's temper if you bought another holy stone. Wow. I mean, she looks displeased about scamming this girl, but she's still doing it. I'm not entirely sure who you are, but do you know of any other way I can approach this problem? What's your boyfriend's name? Huh? His full name is Yuya Uchimura. Why do you want to know? What are you planning on doing? Yes, what do you expect to change is that meager information? I'm gonna change fate. What? You honestly believe you can do something? I trust you. That's dumb.
Goodness
Excuse me?
gracious.
It feels like he's telling the truth. Besides, Yuya has all my money. He's gonna pay me back someday. But for now, I would rather put my trust in this one boy than in 36 payments for a holy stone. What? You, what do you think you're doing? If you keep making false accusations like that, the divine power will rain punishment down upon you. You look so pleased with yourself. I've seen everything. A vision of you groveling on the ground.
Fine.
Fate cannot be changed, and I will prove that fact to you. If that woman stays with her abusive boyfriend, she will meet a horrible injury within a year's time. Now, if you honestly believe you can change her destiny, go ahead and try. But once you realize the error in your thinking, come back and let a true expert handle things. I will save her with the Holy Stone. Well then, are we done here? I'm way too busy for this. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Like, we have to make a trip into Mementos to finish this, to like actually start the Confidant too. Just, like, she is maybe the best Confidant though.
Hey!
Oh, we're able to read, which I'm glad, because I think we left this one book to read. The secret to craftsmanship is all about mindset. What a vague answer. Maybe it's trying to say that it's important to stay motivated. Oh, we can get the speed reading book. Yeah.
Oh.
So you finished the ABCs of crafting. I had my doubts about the book, but the latter half of it was a worthwhile read.
All right.
The number of times you can create infiltration tools has increased. Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of your time. So we're probably going to Mementos on like Monday. Maybe we will do some combat. I skipped breakfast, so now I'm hungry. I want something filling, but with summer coming up, I'm worried about having too many calories. Why don't we get tea? The diner in Shibuya serves fruit tea. It smells good, it's great for your skin, and it totally increases your charm. Fruit tea? What a cute name. Sounds yummy. Being stylish from the inside out, after all. Starts from the inside out, after all. Guess I'll try some.
Wow.
Fruit tea, huh? Sounds like a hip drink that's real popular with the ladies. You want to try some? Sounds delicious. Part of me wants to say water's fine. No rule against dudes drinking it. If it tastes good and makes you more stylish, you might as well, right? It might be a good idea to boost your charm by drinking fruit tea whenever you're at the diner.
Good morning.
Good morning, Renkun. What are you looking at? Let's get going. We're going to be late if we don't hurry. I did. My wife, in all her infinite wisdom, has gotten us an espresso machine. And
Well,
I have to
shall
say,
we begin?
it's fucking amazing. I was very skeptical at spending money on a coffee machine when we already have, like, we have a really old Keurig. It's probably more than 10 years old. I don't even know what the shelf life on those things is supposed to be. But, like, the espresso machine is really fucking amazing. But it also, I don't, like, this is just regular coffee because I don't feel like making espresso right now. But when I'm drinking the coffee, I don't regret it. Open your textbooks. Today we'll be talking about the Three Kingdoms period. A variety of heroes battling for dominance. Truly an epic time. Charismatic rulers and warlords with the command of 1,000 men may have their own appeal, but personally, I think that the strategists who can support them can't be ignored. Now then, I'm a Maikun. In the book Zhuge Liang of Shu, sorry to that person, is famous for his exploits during the Battle of Red Cliffs. Zhuge Liang? Keurig machines are single use. Quite possible. Just make sure if you ever move, like, you clean that thing out real thoroughly. Because I didn't have to use it. Like, we didn't use it for a while because it was in storage. Oh my god. Like, it got so filthy. I had to, like, buy a special cleaner to run through it and, like, actually clean it out so it was safe to use. Because what was coming out of that machine was not drinkable when we took it out of storage. He's also the inventor of the byozi, a kind of round dumpling, but their original name was based on their appearance.
What is the answer?
What's the meaning of the original Chinese phrase that these dumplings' name came from? Holy fuck if I know. Barbarian's head? Is this the right answer? I forgot about the network thing. If you're online, you can actually see what other people picked. And I mean, like, the large majority of people are gonna look up the answer and pick the right answer. Barbarian's head?
This is it. Very good.
That is correct. Its original name, Mantau, came from a phrase meaning a barbarian's head. At the time, one region's barbarians would use a person's head as an offering to soothe the deity of a flooding river. But the Zhuge Liang made a byozi in the shape of a head as a substitute. Wow, he got it right. Is he really a criminal?
Nice going.
This game has let me get my stats up faster than the original, I think. And part of that is you're able to do more at night. Like, even when you've had events, it still lets you, like, read a book or watch a DVD or something. These days, you can find byozi with cute faces on them. If you think about their origin, it's not too off the mark.
Yep.
I never knew strategists came up with cooking and not just strategies. Makoto's our strategist. Want to see what she can cook up? No, I don't. Do not want. Yo, it's July 1st. We're going to the library. Hey, we can't let that abuse case go unaddressed. The target should be in Mementos. Let's hurry up and deal with him. I am absolutely down. So Maruki will not hang out with us anymore because he needs to catch up on his research, whatever that means. An is available to hang out. We're gonna go get that speed reading book out of the library. I'd like to borrow a book. Speed reader.
Here.
Speed reader, eh? Sounds interesting. So that should make it take less actions to read books, which is super good. There's also something I wanted to do. So yeah, like part of me balked at the idea of buying a espresso machine right now, but part of me was like, the espresso is extremely good. Turning a DVD. What'd you like? Proficiency and guts. Guts is holding us up on Hawaii. We should do that. Although eventually proficiency is going to start holding us up on another confidant too. Ghost encounters. Increase guts. Okay, we're gonna rush guts apparently. I think that's all I wanted to do here. I probably want to go to Shinjuku and check out the bookstore there. Dude, it's great. I mean, I drink a ton of coffee anyways, but I love, like, it comes with a milk frother and everything, so you can, like, actually, like, foam up your milk and, like, pour it over the top of the espresso. It's so good. It tastes so damn good. Welcome. Whoa, you look kind of young. I can't see any books with mature content. Okay, you did not get anything new. Is there a new movie in the theater now that it's the first? This is what the kind of stuff that I want to just keep tabs on. I don't actually know when the movies change. Like a Dragon.
Well, what's up?
Did I already see this? No, yeah, I already have. I have seen that. That's the Yakuza movie.
What's up?
Let's go to the theater in Shibuya and see if that's showing anything now. Is this still... No, this is Charm now.
Wow.
Love Possibly. Story about a man who struggles to tell the woman he loves how he truly feels.
Well,
Okay.
what's up?
We are going to hang out with An, though. Do we have a lover's persona? We do not, so we need to go to the Velvet Room. Well.
Hey, inmate.
Hurry back to your prison.
Do you have...
Welcome to my Velvet
Time for finished for now. You'd like to read the These are the paths you have walked.
Lovers. Pitsy is fine.
Fee is
The
required.
cheapest one I can
This is your
summon.
You lack pay. Are you finished?
You lack patience.
What? No slacking off.
What? Look up. What's her... We're going up to rank 6. Okay. Actually, no, we're not going up to rank 6. We're just hanging out with her, because she can't even... I didn't get enough points last time.
We'll just have
Because I had to pick the
now.
funny answer instead of the right answer.
Oh yeah.
But I was absolutely right. Like, everyone's available to hang out now that we've dealt with Kaneshiro. Hang out with her.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere fun.
Okay.
Harajuku seems like a place you would like. We've already been to Inokashira Park, right? Let's go to Harajuku. Harajuku, how about Takenoko Street? It'd be great if you could come shopping with me.
Okay. Let's
Even just
get
going for the people watching is interesting. Anyway, let's go. I would totally love to go to Harajuku. Although, obviously, now's not a great time.
Hey.
There's a shop I like around here, so I come pretty often. But all the people are such a pain. What gives them the right to be here? Anyway, let's get through quickly so we don't get caught by the salespeople. They were sold out of the clothes that I wanted. In any case, there are so many different types of people here. It's fun just watching them. People might think I'm weird if they see me staring at them alone, but I'm sure it's fine as long as I'm with you. Do you usually come alone? Yeah, Shiho was always busy with volleyball, so I didn't get to ask her out very much. And I mean, things are half as fun if you don't have anyone to share that fun with, right?
Hey.
I wonder what all these people are thinking about right now. Some of them might even be sad beneath these happier exteriors, and we never even know. Hey, don't you get fired up when you're thinking about helping them out? Maybe. Oh, never mind. That's not what we were talking about. Ooh, that couple's in a big fight. The girlfriend's totally going for the knockout punch.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you were handing these out, so I took one. Are you interested in this stuff? You can have it if you want. Idol poster. Maybe there's a way to make sure An has a good time. Oh, that's right. I might have something An might like. Considering An, I feel like she'd be delighted to receive a gift that's something girly. Do I need to give this to her? I'm gonna skip it. Maybe I should skip any gifts for now. I'm not gonna save just in case it didn't do enough. Although, did I save before? That was my last save. Crap.
Back.
Hey, hey.
Hey, you've got some sooty armor.
I should write something.
Yeah, I'd rather give him Kichijoji, to be honest. Oh no, this is a, yeah. Hey there, it's time for the entertainment news. Popular idol Rise Kujikawa is releasing a new song. This time the theme is Mature Love. Rise is Persona 4, right? Rise Kujikawa. Yeah, she's a character from Persona 4. Again, rubbing it in your face that, yes, this is the same timeline basically, but it's not. As far as I know, unless they added something in Royal, you don't get to cross paths with any of these people. Same way in Persona 4 and all the other Persona games. She's really gained a lot of sets appeal since she hit 20. And look how hot her outfit is, too. So this actually must not be that far. Because how old is Rise Kujikawa in Persona 4? I think it gives you a sense of the timeline if we know roughly how old she is. She was 15 in the events of Persona 4. So this must be about 5-ish years after Persona 4. Kawakami? Why? Crap. And Sojiro. Actually, Sojiro isn't even available to hang out. I'm working today. I mean... yeah. I'm working today, so please request me. I'm in the middle of work, so I'll talk to you later. Bye. Boy. Let's go make the call then. I mean, we gotta do it. We gotta rank her up, for sure.
Oh. Hi.
Thank you for the call. Oh, it's just you. You know, I've been hearing Shibuya is getting more dangerous lately. Do your housework for just 5,000 yen.
Hey.
Whatever. Let her take a nap.
Then I'll head
Okay,
over.
I'll get dropped off from the store then. Please clean up your room and wait for me. Aren't you supposed to clean up the room, Kawakami? Kawakami seems happy that I requested her. Is it my imagination or does she not look well? We'll grow stronger soon. Okay,
I'll
so there's
see
no
you
need to give her
later
a gift
then.
or anything. Which they didn't even ask me to. As long as I can get that rank up.
Class is starting.
Let's begin class. We'll continue from last time.
Well,
Mr. Ushimaru, please come to the faculty office at once. Mr. Ushimaru?
What's going on?
What? I don't know what business this is. You better study on your own till I return.
hey.
That voice, hey, wasn't that Kawakami on the PA? There's no way that announcement was real. It must have been the signal. Kawakami will sometimes give you free time by calling teachers out of class. This is so ingenious. Use this time to do various things such as reading or crafting infiltration tools. However, you will gain knowledge by choosing to study instead. Please keep this trade-off in mind. But see, like, even if you choose to study, this is still a free action. Like, if I didn't have Kawakami at this rank, I would just get nothing. Like, this, I wouldn't even get this action.
What do you want to do?
What's the plan? You can either get knowledge, make infiltration tools, study. I don't know what sleep does. But we have that speed reading book to read. I think that's a clear winner here. By handling your eyes and brain separately, your efficiency... Whoa, that's a pretty scientific approach. At least the illustration makes it easier to understand. So you finished reading Speed Reader. You started flipping pages much faster toward the middle, so I thought you were skipping parts. I can already see that you're able to read with more efficiency now.
All right.
Your reading speed has improved. From now on, you can read at double the speed, allowing you to cover twice the material. So essentially, books that used to take 2 actions will now take 1 to read. Books that take 3 will now take 2. My understanding. I don't think there's any 4-action books, unless they're added.
Waste of my time.
God, they don't even know who called me out. Anyway, time to resume the lesson.
Yep.
Whew, that was close. Kawakami helped us get a good chunk of free time, though. Sick. Thank you. Thank you, Base Kawakami. Is On ready to rank up? I can't see. Damn it.
Let's do it.
I'm just gonna save anyways. Random stat or relationship points to the random confidant. Ah, thank you. That actually jogs my memory. I kind of remember that now. At what point? I gotta look up one thing with Yusuke. Okay, we still have a lot of time before I'm gonna get blocked on his train. So I think I'm gonna continue with Yusuke here. Because what about Makoto? I have so many tabs open right now, it's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, I have quite a while to go with both of those before I get blocked because of my stats. My new piece. Be careful how you phrase that, Yusuke.
Let's do it.
And get the cops called on you. This is about my new piece, Desire. It was selected for the public exhibition. It's already on display there now. If it is alright with you, can we see it together? No, it's rock. Thank you. This will be my first time going as well. I will send you the location of the art museum now. Let us meet up and head there together. Sweet. Get cultured in arts. Many famous paintings and sculptures can be seen at Ueno's Art Museums, a district packed with cultural sites like museums, temples, and a zoo.
All right.
We now have information on a new hangout spot, Ueno Museum. You can also invite people who enjoy art museums to hang out with you there.
Indeed.
In addition to the exhibition aspect of the show, there is also an evaluation portion. I believe my piece truly stands out among the sea of art here, and yet nobody has come to see it. Perhaps they are so afraid of the truth held within that they dare not take a closer look. A bit bold of you. What is this supposed to be? There's a dark, almost sinister aura emanating from it. The title is Desire? I see no desire here. I understand now. This area is for students. The artist has likely decided to paint this on a whim. Indeed, there is neither elegance nor emotion in this piece. Come, dear. There are much more detailed paintings over there. Damn. There is no need to worry. I'm not bothered in the slightest. Clearly you are. There was nothing more than the drivel of unrefined commoners. I needn't pay any mind to them. As long as those who are in the know understand my work, I will be happy. This is, Look, a knowledgeable patron has arrived. I would like your opinion, sir. What are your thoughts on this piece? I can see quite clearly why it was accepted into the exhibition. The technique is excellent. However, the composition as a whole is mediocre at best.
What did you say?
How dare you? Ah, are you the artist? The title is listed as Desire, but that idea is quite overused. Some may even call it stale. If you want to paint an abstract work with such an old theme, you must inject some individuality into it. What? Take another look. Try to remove yourself from the artist's bias. These brushstrokes are splendid given your age, but does this painting really tell you anything? It is empty, devoid of meaning. I suggest you take a more critical eye to your work in the future if you truly want to progress as an artist. My work is empty? Don't let it bother you. I would have called him a dick, but apparently that's the wrong answer. Indeed.
Why?
But why? I can put my heart and soul into this. I put my heart and soul into this piece, captured the very essence of desire. It was supposed to lay bare the reality of the world. You just kind of painted what you saw, though, right? Perhaps he was right. It may be empty after all, or maybe you just haven't communicated what you felt through this piece. These colors, these brushstrokes, they do not convey the true meaning of desire, only my conception of it. I haven't captured desire. Desire has captured me.
How could this
How
be?
could I have fooled myself into believing otherwise? It is as though I have been forsaken by the gods of art. This grave mistake shall be the end of me. This is just the beginning. Do not patronize me. I have no future in this field. What is going to happen to me now? Without art, what will remain of my being? This isn't like you. Ren.
Agreed.
You were correct. Surrendering myself to fate after only one failure would be very much unlike me. Still, being criticized by someone with such a keen eye is truly painful.
Okay.
But that is all the more reason I must break out of my slump. I must prove my ability to him. That's the spirit. I will start by painting. After that, I will paint, beyond which I shall paint even more. That is the only way I will learn to capture the essence of emotion. After all, you can only accomplish so much in using logic to analyze the contents of the heart. I hope you allow me to continue my skill card services as well, Ren. I shall conquer this. I mean, you're helping me. Or, actually, you're helping yourself, too. Yusuke seems especially motivated. Damn. Follow up. It's a good skill.
All right. Let us return home.
Now then, let us head home. I wish to start anew. Slump, hmm? Ren, I apologize for causing a scene earlier. That one gentleman's critique made me fully realize what I've been lacking. Now my path is clear. I will simply keep on drawing. I'm going to have 10 finishes finished. I'm going to have 10 pieces finished up by end of today. That's all? That's the spirit. If anything, I should be doing more. I'll do anything to escape this slump. With your support, I was able to pick myself up rather quickly. 10 pieces is a bit much, Yusuke. I hope this doesn't discourage you from joining me again. I will get past this. Although there is a thing as... I've never done art, but as like a musician, if you're writing a music piece, you do at some point, like... It's easy to get sunk into putting all your time into one piece when you really just need to be putting out more. Sorry for taking up so much of your time. We'll meet again soon.
You're back.
You're back. No, I want nothing to do with you. I don't need the money. Kawakami is not available, actually. Interesting. But Akechi is available. So I feel like we should go do that. He's Justice, right? Do not have a Justice persona. He is Justice, right? Oh, to the vault room. Yo, Soz, how you doing, man?
Hey, inmate!
Cool. Wow. Yeah, I was hoping the changes I made would have fixed my audio desync issue, but it's still like extremely bad on my end. So let me test this real quick. No, that didn't. I just muted the audio and unmuted it. But that didn't fix it.
You'd like to read the compendium? These are the paths you have walked.
Like, fortunately, it comes through in the stream just fine. Actually, I should test one thing.
Is this your withdraw this persona?
I'll wait a
This
little
is
bit
your
longer.
power.
Until I'm about to, like, take a break.
Done already? What?
I'm gonna see if the output
No
from
slacking
my TV is also delayed, because it's on mute right now and I'm listening in my headphones. But I mean, it's not my favorite option, but it is an option. How are you enjoying 7R so far?
Hi.
Let's see here. Hey, I'm Amiyakun. Good morning. There's actually a prolific cafe right over there. I was hoping we could discuss things over some tea, but I think it caused trouble for you, so maybe next time. It's probably because of the TV appearance, but I've been getting some rather unreasonable fans. Whoever I spend time with publicly is soon judged and lambasted on social media. Declaring my company is not intelligent enough or not attractive enough for me, it's honestly a real nuisance. Akechi wants to have a discussion at a cafe nearby. With my knowledge, I should be able to have a discussion with Akechi. Akechi won't relax unless my charm is suave, though. Are you kidding me?
Sorry to bother you.
Apologies, perhaps another time. God damn it. Akechi, you dick. So in that case, I guess we're... gonna go start the Confidant with Oya.
How should I know? Oh, honey.
Thanks, Lala. A lot of people were thinking it wouldn't be great. I was optimistic, and so far it's blown me away. I love it. I've heard a lot of great things about it. Great things. I've seen little bits and pieces of it. I don't want to spoil myself too much because I'll probably play it on stream at some point in the future. Probably once like the initial buzz is down, or like whenever part 2 inevitably comes out, I might like play part 1 and then go straight into part 2. I don't know. Don't blame me if you get eaten alive, okay? Okay. Yo, what's up? Hey, where's my glass? Didn't I order a refill? How much did I drink today? What time is it? Who cares? Wait, I care. She's so drunk that she hasn't even noticed you're here. If we have her write articles, it'll have an effect on the metaverse. We might be able to use her if we do it right. Should we try forming a deal with Oya? Not yet. Hold on. Let me talk to
Did you change your
Lala.
mind?
You're not gonna do it? We could really use her articles though.
I said...
Give me another. Put it on my tab.
That's
What?
rough.
Don't you know it's not polite to stare? That sort of thing isn't unusual around here. This sort of thing. I just wanted to like talk to you, see what you had to say. Yeah. Form a deal with her.
Now then.
Keep in mind that she's drunk. Now do a good job negotiating, okay? There's some familiar stuff, but the majority is reimagined or flat out brand new. I mean, that's good. That's kind of the way a remake should flow. I do feel like...
Hey, Lala-chan, are you sure this isn't just water?
that means you're like, one thing I know for sure is when your patrons start complaining that you've watered down their drinks or their drinks are not as strong as they used to be, they're hammered. I've never been a bartender, but that's one thing I damn well know for sure. What was I thinking? Oh yeah, so like, I don't know. I do feel like Midgar was probably my favorite part of Final Fantasy VII, and I do like a lot of it is kind of like hazy. Like Midgar's really sharp in my mind, and there's a couple other spots, but I do remember there definitely being some filler. So part of me is kind of like, do they need to remake all of the game? Like, I really just want to hit the important story points. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's just me personally. I don't want to go trekking through the entire slog of Final Fantasy VII again, including like all the side quests and stuff like that. But that being said, like, I know I'm not the only person that feels that way, but there's probably lots of people that do want to do all that stuff. So I don't know.
If you're trying to rip me off, I'm gonna reveal all your secrets in a feature article.
Good luck.
Oh, it's you!
Please, have a seat.
So, what's up? Got anything new on the Phantom Thieves? Or maybe you're just falling in love with me,
Yeah, really, Oya? I have Phantom Thieves news.
For real? You came all this way just to tell me?
Gotcha.
Thank God. My publisher just assigned me to be the beat reporter for the Phantom Thieves. Man, this will really help me out.
Are you seriously going to use this child as a source of information?
Why not?
Ah, don't be such a killjoy. These kids nowadays know about things we adults don't have access to.
Gotcha. I mean, that makes sense, because, like, Midgar has to be an entire game now. That is the one thing that I saw that kind of jarred me, is I watched a little bit of the start, and it was really weird for Cloud to go into a bar and get a quest to kill 7 rats, or whatever. And because this is a full, like, basically the elongated intro to Final Fantasy VII is now a full game in and of itself, they had to layer in content. It kind of feels strange. Like, it was very odd for me to see that. It had me scratching my head a little bit. But, I mean, that's probably a minor footnote in the overall arc of the game. It also doesn't seem like it's terribly, terribly long either. Did they say how many parts they're going to be yet?
Besides, what's most important is that I now have a reliable third-party source for my stories.
Whatever.
Supposedly 3 parts. Interesting. So yeah, they are going to have to rush the story, especially if the first game is just all Midgar. They're going to have to rush this story along. I mean, I'm guessing the next game is going to have to take us into Disc 2. Like, unless they're going to cram... I mean, there's not that much on Disc 3 in the original, right? So they'll have to take us, like, at least a little bit of a way into Disc 2, I think. And then maybe they can, like, wrap it all up at the end. There definitely is some filler dungeons that they can cut, though. Yeah, Disc 3 was basically just the end game. That's right, that's right.
So, what do you want from me this time? Information about someone? Cold hard cash?
Neither of these are good answers. Both of these are dumb. Like, nothing really is, obviously, but then I'll let you know later is like, holy shit, no one's gonna agree to that.
Huh? Lucky me! My very own golden goose just appeared. Now I can take it easy. Maybe I'll take a little vacation with all my free time. As if.
Okay.
What do you want? Just tell me. Last time it was info on Kaneshiro, right? The office has been a buzz lately. I think it's Kaneshiro related.
You can romance Oya. You can romance, I think, basically every female confidant, at least in the original. Why would you want to? I'm not entirely sure, because, like, she spends all her time just drunk at a bar. But I guess that's what you're into.
Something's fishy.
I support them.
Support the Phantom Thieves? But I see what's going on here. Hardcore Phantom Thieves fanboy. Huh.
Hey, I'm not gonna let you use this kid so you can take a vacation.
A vacation? Oh, I was just kidding. I'm conducting a private investigation during my off hours. No one at work knows about it.
Don't tell me you're...
Hey, how about we do this? You supply me with info on the Phantom Thieves, and I'll write articles based on what you tell me about them. You know, the Phantom Thieves who you love oh so much. Deal?
Sounds great.
All right then, it's a deal. I can create a lot of positive PR for the Phantom Thieves, so be sure to give me some good scoops.
I remember when Kasumi was first revealed in P5R, people were thinking she was going to be a female MC, kind of like P3P. And so, like, I guess I killed a lot of people's speculation about what the male relationships are going to be like. But oh well. I guess I prefer this, to be honest, because that means you don't have to play through the game twice to see all the relationships.
Your reputation skyrocketed after a certain point. It's unnatural how much your actions were publicized. Did you have an inside man in the media? Someone who could manipulate information for you? What do you have to say to that?
I mean, come on. The stretch there,
I
say.
am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow.
My only thing with
It
that
shall
is that
become the wings
you
of
have to play the
rebellion
game
that
like
breaketh
multiple
thy chains
times
of captivity.
in order to see all the
With the
content.
birth of the devil persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
I mean, if you really wanted to see everything, you already had to play the game like several times. Devil Persona. Rumor-filled scoop decreases the security level when you find a new safe room. So the reason I put this off until I absolutely like had nothing else to do is because Oya skills are kind of just bad, at least in the original. Unless they've improved. I think that is slightly altered because it used to just be.
All right.
I'll have to look up what it used to do. I think that is a little bit different. Decreases the security level when you find a new safe room. Very slightly altered.
Don't tell anyone about this, okay? I don't want people to know that my source is a high schooler.
So all her abilities in the first one, all of them, had to do with the security level, and they either like made it so the security level did not go up as much, or so when you're away from a palace, the security level goes down over time. But it's kind of like we're trying to do the palace in one day, so it doesn't really matter. So I guess that is useful in that, you know, the security level can go down while you're inside a palace through her abilities. Or like when you get spotted, it won't go up as much. Or when you ambush an enemy, it'll go down more. But it's just kind of like, do I really care? Do I really care about the security level that much?
Okay, Lala-chan! Time to celebrate our agreement!
Yeah, whiskey on the rocks, please.
Bring out my bottle! And 2 glasses, please! Oh, come on, please! Whoa, her silence is golden.
Look at her face. She's just staring daggers at Oya.
Fine, fine, fine. I won't make the high schooler drink. Ugh. I gotta use the bathroom.
She's gonna be in there for a while. You should go home.
I was able to pique Oya's interest. Feels like my charm has increased. Yo! That's what I needed! Although it wasn't enough, so...
You take care now.
Alright, you be careful on your way home. Don't stick around Shinjuku too long after dark, honey. We get a lot of shady types coming out of the woodwork.
Hey, Lala-chan!
Lala-chan, where'd you go? Hey, Lala-chan, come on, where are you? Honestly, that lady's gonna be the death of me. You better head home. If she catches you, you're in for an all-nighter. Doing what? Well, at the very least, Ichiko-san's probably gonna drink until sunrise. And since she's in such a good mood, she'd probably make you stick around until she's done. Yikes. Well, I'd better get back inside.
Again.
You'll always be welcome here, but head straight home tonight, okay? Yeah. Chugged straight fruity. Oh, you could be at this hour. I don't know if I really want to hang out with you. Let's go somewhere tomorrow. We've been busy. I mean, this actually wouldn't be a bad action. Does this take up the whole day? I honestly forget. Because I do need to hang out with him at least once before I can finish, because he doesn't have enough points to get to rank 10. So this would not be a waste. I mean, shit, why not? Ooh, I got a bite. I hope the other fish will bite this easily. Let's meet in Shinjuku tomorrow night then. Night. This will unlock the fishing pond. There is a huge minigame with the fishing that I am probably not going to do on this stream.
All right.
Yep. There is a trophy for catching like the biggest fish in the pond and stuff like that, but you're not really going to see that from me, I think.
Hey.
The issue is that it just takes up too much time. Like it's something on the original I did on New Game Plus, because what I might do if I really want to fit it in before the end of the game is I might save and do nothing but fishing for like until I get the trophy, and then just save scum back and before like to get that time back. Because that way you can get the trophy for your platinum trophy, and you don't have to actually like do that. Because hell, I don't know if it's possible to do all the trophies in one playthrough without New Game Plus. Like, I honestly don't know if that's possible. That'd be a hell of a challenge. So I was thinking about the future, with you as a leader and me as your right-hand man. Hey, doesn't meeting in a place like this look like we're talking some shady business? I like it. This is shady. Like, we're regular high school students during the day, but at night, you know what I mean? Man, this would get me pumped up. Man, the fish ain't biting. The float hasn't moved at all. If there was only a master fisher around, then we could steal their ideas.
Whoa!
Whoa, that's Kawakami, isn't it? What's she doing here? Oh crap, she's coming this way.
Jeez.
2 boys at the fishing pond on a Sunday, huh? Why are you sitting around like old men? Why don't you go out and do something more exciting? What's up, Kawakami? What? Look who's talking. Adults need time to themselves to unwind and clear their thoughts. Aren't you sick, Kawakami? Shouldn't you be like in bed? You'll understand soon enough when you start working in the real world. Wow, sounding real old there, Kawakami. That's Miss Kawakami to you.
For real?
Holy crap, Kawakami could be our master fisher, Ren. She's hooking fish like crazy. It's easy, just clear your mind and free yourself from negative thoughts. So the trick is to not think. How am I supposed to do that? Accept the grim reality of sight. Let go of all worldly desires. I see, so if I tell myself I don't want any fish, nope, not gonna work. I'm asking for tips because I want to get fish. It's a nice sunny Sunday. I didn't think I'd be stuck fishing with you two on my day off. 2 troublemakers and they're no good teacher. I guess we're perfect for each other.
Whoa!
She keeps getting fish even as she nags. I'm impressed. Call her Master Kawakami. That face. Once again, it's Miss Kawakami.
Wanna head back?
Didn't think I'd see something like that today. Guess we'll head back. So now Ryuji should definitely, like, finish his confidant when the Nets hang out with him.
Ah, you're back.
Well then.
That reminds me, Hode's shoving problem. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta do that, and I gotta get my juice. Forgot it was Sunday. Bodybuilding set. Imported protein, moist protein? That sounds disgusting. And protein. Calm mindset. Definitely gonna go with calm mindset here.
Hey.
Both expensive. Yeah, why not? Oh, I should. Well, no, I should wait until after I do. Is it what? Yoshida, yeah, is available to hang out. That's good. Actually, do I have a sun persona? No. Are you? Let's go to the development room and actually like make a persona. And that'll clear up the
Hey, inmate.
This is what all the games are, but I will say Persona 5 is the most kind and streamlined. Like, I went back and played Persona 3 after this, and it was very jarring how unfriendly the UI was and how little information the game presented to you. Like in this game, I just hit the right shoulder button, and I can see who's available to hang out and stuff like that. And in Persona 3, none of that is there. Like, you have to physically run around and see who's available.
The inmate needs our guidance.
Which led me to actually write down everyone's schedule.
You wish to perform an execution.
Honestly, if I were to do that game again, I would just follow a guide to show me, like, what to do and how to do it. How to get, like, all the confidence in one. Because apparently it's really hard in Persona 3 to get all the confidence max on your first playthrough. It's like, you really have to know what you're doing.
What path do you want?
Chorazon?
Looks pretty tough.
I'm not. Andros?
You okay with this?
Not terrible, but not impressive.
Orpheus is, again, broken as hell, and we're not doing that. Sure, we'll make this guy.
Looks pretty tough.
So... doubles the effect of drain type skills and passes. So life drain. Karukaja seems really good. Alright, so I don't need to worry about this.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
This seems good. Null Ice seems really good. I already have so many
It will
wings.
receive some new power. I see.
I am Choronzon. To think another would summon me, hero will grant you the power of evil within this mask. Thanks. You look terrifying, but I mean whatever. Ooh, dodge a Lek. Medium curse damage to one foe. I honestly want that more than Mahaya. Curse boost. Cool. I could have gotten rid of Terrakaja, I guess. Increases evasion from elect skills. So, like, this is really useful if you can pass it on. And then, like, think if I could later fuse this guy to a persona that's weak to ice, and then give that persona null ice, now that persona basically does not have a weakness. So, really good. This is probably fine.
You okay with this? Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Sure. Let me know.
Will it gain new power?
Yeah,
I
sure.
wonder. Girls, let us
I don't
begin.
expect to be using this guy. You know, I've never played Stardew Valley. My jam has always been Harvest Moon. I don't know if that's even a fair comparison, or if Stardew was more like a Terraria kind of thing. Shows how much I know about it. High chance of fear, high chance of sleep. Increases chances of inflicting fear. Yeah. Casa?
Looks pretty tough.
Yo, you look wild.
Not terrible,
Yeah,
but
sure.
not impressive.
Ooh, charge! He's got charge! And its physical attack deals over double damage. Yeah, that's really good. Doubles counter damage. Wow. It's really good. Yeah, let's
Select
definitely...
the skills you'd like to inherit.
Let's do this. And then just... Skin is real good. Limpa's good. And then having Diorama on someone is like fine.
It will receive of girls. Let us begin.
Best modern Harvest Moon game. Cool. Yeah, I love the hell out of the original like SNES Harvest Moon. Lee Satana. If anyone dares bring you trouble, I'll gladly choke them to death. Thanks, bro. Behold, the Emperor Confidant is awakening within your persona's hidden power. Rebellion increases chance of critical charges. Are really good buff. Might be where I stopped for today.
Do you really need this?
No, that's right. This is a
You okay with this? Not
Kinky?
terrible, but not impressive.
Maybe later.
you gather
I
them up?
do. Be soon. Be soon. Neku Shogun I used a lot in my first
Change your
playthrough.
mind?
Anyways, what was I doing?
Justine,
Oh yeah, I was
meet
getting
here.
a... What persona was I here to get? Sun. Okay. Whew.
This you'll withdraw this persona. This is
So
your
expensive.
power. Done already? What? It is time, inmate.
It is time, inmate.
What is it?
Alright. What rank am I with him? We are rank... Oh yeah, I wanted to look at a couple things too. So while I'm in this menu. So we're rank 4, so I gotta queue up. Okay. What's your net skill? Yeah, that's really good. So I want to keep working on that. And I think your next one is pretty good, but I can't do yours yet. Let's look at Oya's. Security level raises slowly and lowers upon defeating an ambushed enemy. See, these... I don't know if these have been rebalanced at all, but at least in the original they were definitely the least useful confidant. Oh, so Kawakami's is really good. This is the rank 10, so you gotta like max her out. But special massage. Request a massage after going into the metaverse, letting you go out at night. So right now, it's actually, I think, friendlier than the original, because I'm pretty sure in the original you could only go to sleep after going into the metaverse, either a palace or mementos. And in this game, they're letting you read a book or watch a DVD afterwards, which I think is new, if I remember right. Practicing your early game or speed game can cause you messing up dumb stuff. I believe it. Mega Man isn't quite as much like that, but I know like in other games you have to worry about like XP and stuff like that, money. But this is huge because we could go into Mementos and then go hang out with the Confidant at night. That's really big. Gotcha. Yeah. I already know what hers is. He's gonna have a second awakening, yeah. Anything else? Okay, we'll figure out. Black belt talk? Negotiation with the martial arts using shadow fails, you can try again. It's so specific. Arc talk. Negotiation with the lone shadow fails, you can try again. It's actually pretty good. Because a lot of times, chance to reveal all of one enemy's affinities at the start of battle. Okay. Give me an idea of what I'm in for.
Everyone, good evening.
How's your schoolwork? I'm scheduled. I should have read that actually. Let me talk to him again so I can read that.
I see. The most important
The future of this
thing
country
is-
lies in the power of its youth.
Hmm?
Oh, you're here again. Oh, come on. I'm scheduled to give a speech today, but one thing about it will be different. I could use your help as usual. Do you mind? Oh, no. There will be cameras coming today, apparently. I don't feel good about that, but I couldn't
Let's give
decline.
it our best effort
Regardless,
to
we
get
will do
today.
as we have always done.
The most important thing is
Acting not in self-interest, but for the greater good.
I
That is the mindset we politicians must instill in our constituents. Yo, what up? Okay, all queued up. Okay, we should be able to get a lot of interesting footage. It is No Good Torah, after all. Advocate an overly optimistic policy only to lure in the voters during the election season. That's how No Good Torah thought and operated 20 years ago, making unachievable pledges. This isn't how I saw this going. If you make a promise, you must keep it. If you make a mistake, you must atone for it. These are basic human principles that we have all learned from the youngest of ages. Actually, you know what, Constar, I realized there is an analog to that in Mega Man more in the castle stages. Like, in 8 Robots, it doesn't really matter what your your strats are kind of encapsulated so long as you don't actually change the boss order. But once you get into castles and your weapons don't refill at the end of each stage, it actually really does matter. Like, changing this strat will affect the next stage or something like that. So I guess I get that. Like, if you adjust your Cossack 1 or 2, you're going to have to adjust your balloon use. Matters your level kills. Yeah, because you like your skills rank up there, so you want to make sure you have enough kills to get the skills that you need to use for the bosses. Yep. Boring. He's making some pretty good points, don't you think? That's why it's all useless. It seems like they only wanted to get some footage of the old no good Torah. Very disrespectful. However, I've been distancing myself from that. Do you think I've regained my confidence? The media doesn't matter. You're right. So you're saying I should decide for myself then, You really are quite impressive. This is the beginning of everything.
Hey.
Can I tell you a story? I mentioned this before, but 20 years ago, I was lucky enough to become a Diet member. However, I wanted to be a politician for all the wrong reasons. I wanted to be in a position of power, and I was obsessed with the glamorous lifestyle. I thought only of being popular. I truly was no good Torah.
Hey.
Learn from me. Don't let being a member of the Diet be your only goal in life. Voters are much more sensible than we give them credit for. Being ambitious and striving to advance in the political world will change your outlook on life. Blah. Yoshida eagerly gave me advice. Growing deeper. Kaboom. Manipulation occasionally raises the chances of an enemy giving you a rare item.
Alright.
Sweet. You've given some good speeches, Mr. Yoshida. I can't believe you lost the last 2 elections. You're Mr. Kuramoto's grandson? That's correct. I'm his grandson, Benzo. Does he know that you're here speaking with me right now? I'm aware that you and my grandfather are on bad terms, but that doesn't concern me. This must be your secretary, huh? I heard he's been helping you out a lot lately.
What?
You know about him? What? My grandfather was recently hospitalized, and you've become the topic of our conversations. I'd like to talk with you again sometime. I learned a lot from your speech today. Mr. Kuramoto spoke of me? Gotcha. Makes sense. Matsushita? Sorry, I have to take care of some business. Let's wrap this up for today. Charm. Yes, rank up. Yo, Akechi, I'm coming for your ass.
Alright.
Well then, I'll see you again.
Good job. So the only thing holding me back now is proficiency, but I don't think there's any big proficiency checks coming up. Oh, yo.
Hey!
We were able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something until we get there? Thanks to that book on speed reading, I should be able to get through this quickly. Nice. So if I understand this right, this book, which has 2 bookmarks, which normally takes 2 actions, should only take 1 to get through. In the next moment, we solely saw a ghost. Whoa, why are you reading that? Whatever you do, just don't read it out loud, okay? You still got some time to read. Let's go a little further. Sweet. There were words written on the blackboard at the abandoned school.
For real?
For real? So you finished reading Ghost Encounters. Those stories are way too spooky for me. Don't talk to me about any of them, okay? Although you do seem a lot more dependable now that you read them. Yo, rank up again? No? Okay, no. It looked like it. Okay, staunch. Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of your time.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. It's already July, huh? I hate the rainy season, but when it ends, it's just hot. The humidity is what kills me about Japanese summers. I miss the dry heat of California. Not to mention, July and August both have 31 days. Summer is long. Now then, Mr. Amamaya.
How about
2
you?
people are responsible for July and August having 31 days. Do you know who those people are? It's Julius and Augustus Caesar?
This is it.
That's correct.
Great, that's right. You may already know this. But the months of July and August are named after the Roman emperors Julius and Augustus. Augustus named a month after himself, just like Julius. However, he felt like he would be losing if his month was shorter than Julius's, so he added a day. It's a mystery why men are so stubborn and prideful over silly things like this. Hey, did you get that question? I wasn't even close. Maybe he actually is smart. I'm kind of surprised. Oh shoot, the teacher's glaring at us.
Nice
Wow,
going.
you must be really smart to answer a question like that. Yo, what up? More knowledge. Slowly chipping away at level 4, even though I don't need it yet. Well, as far as you're all concerned, you're just lucky to get a long vacation. But before that, you have exams. They start next week on the 13th. Don't forget, okay?
Now
Oh,
then.
it's Wednesday, huh? You better make sure you study. I think I need level 4 to get above average again. You need level 5 for this one to get like top of the class. I'm not expecting to get that. It's too much of a pain in the ass. And it would be a waste now to worry about it now because like, oh yeah, this is definitely Mementos time. I was planning on doing it anyways, but this just kind of cements that it is Mementos time. Everyone here is definitely on the Akechi bandwagon.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, so let's do the Mementos thing. Let me save first.
Something.
That is 1, 2, 3. This is my backup save for this kitchen. Just in case I've forgotten anything before going into Mementos. And then let's go over here. We can hold our meeting. We've got a ton of confidence.
coming
Our
down
ton of
quite hard.
targets. I cannot set my laundry out to dry in such horrible weather. Hold a meeting. There's no doubt Kaneshiro will have a change of heart. Let's stay calm while we wait. I suggest we head to Mementos instead of wasting time here. Furthermore, do we have any intel about people we can assist? Yeah, there's a ton. View requests. Well then, we have some new intel on a Mementos target today. We'll start with this one first. Apparently the Phantom Thieves inspired a larceny group that steals from shops in Shibuya. On top of that, it seems their leader has been physically abusing his younger brother. We can't let these people go around tarnishing the Phantom Thieves' name.
I agree.
I must agree, even more so if we are being asked for help. Let us put a stop to this madness.
I'm on board.
I'm for doing this too. We need to trigger a change of heart in them. That's not all. Now on to the next target. This intel is on a cowardly kid who carries out atrocities using bullies under his control. He's the one behind that guy, Takanashi, whose heart we changed before as well. Anyways, it seems like he's been blackmailing people with videos they don't want made public.
Sure?
Sure thing. Let's break that bastard. Seems tough, but I think we can accomplish this if you say we can. That's not all. Now on to the next target.
Listen up.
This intel is on a sadistic student. It may sound like it sounds like she's been treating a particular male student as a slave against his will. For example, she'll give him degrading orders or berate him in public. So she's acting like a dominatrix to a guy who doesn't want that. It's horrible. I think we'll need to whip her heart instead, okay?
Very well.
Very well. I will go along with this. That's not all. Now on to the next
Listen
target.
up.
This intel is on a heinous convenience store manager. Not only does he steal money from the register, but he gets away by blaming his part-timers for it. He probably just does whatever he wants because he owns the store.
Okay.
Let's take him down. Even though he owns the place, it's damn clear what's right and what's wrong.
Very well.
Very well. I'll go along with this. That's not all. Now on to the next target.
Listen up.
This intel is on a man who's been abusing his girlfriend. This man named Uchimura has assaulted her countless times. That fortune teller even predicted she'd be badly hurt if left alone. Those fortunes often come true.
What a jerk.
Fortunes aside, we can't let this guy use violence against her. I don't want her getting hurt. We should change his heart.
You could count me in.
I agree. It's only natural for us to change the heart of a person like that.
Nice.
Okay, it looks like we're all ready to do this. I already left the calling card at our target's home. That's not all. Now on to the next
Listen
target. Jesus Christ. This intel is on an elderly man who's been harassing people at Harmony Alley in Kichijoji. He snatches people's orders, pits fights, and causes a scene by claiming he got hit and demanding money.
Come on.
Man, the list goes on, huh? Sounds like he ain't nothing but a nuisance. I haven't actually seen him do anything, but people really seem to be fed up with him. And the more people complain about him, the happier the old man gets. So his purpose in life is to harm others. His behavior will probably continue to decline if we don't intervene. I'd say changing his heart is the right course of action.
Oh, and
One more thing. Sounds like he gets severe joint pain on rainy days. I wonder why he doesn't just stay at home and behave himself if it's really that bad. It is a rainy day. I wonder if that's going to affect the fight in Mementos. So he still goes out and hurts people despite all the joint pain? That's intense.
Sure, let's go.
All right, let's change his heart so he can relax already.
Yes!
Posted the calling card in Harmony Alley. I'm sure the old man's seen it by now. No objections, right? We're good to go if you're okay with it. That's a unanimous decision. Yikes. Okay. Explore mementos. Let's go.
Okay, let's go.
I may choose to grind some money. We'll see. Because some of these targets are related to money. Okay, nothing new. Wait, you guys, something doesn't seem right. Really? It seems the same to... Hold up. It looks like the Nav's reacting to something. Right, because we defeated, We defeated the second palace. But we still haven't unlocked the third palace because his heart hasn't changed yet.
A new area has been confirmed in the depths. Updating guidance information.
What's this?
It sounds like we can go further down now. It's because we made Madarame's palace disappear,
Yeah.
right?
Madarame, thank you.
Most likely. I think.
You seem rather uncertain. How far does this mementos run, anyway?
It's huge. Extremely.
You're always so vague when it comes to the important stuff. It's like he's kind of flaky as our chief of operations. Don't you want him to try a bit harder too?
Oh, it's not. He's doing his best.
You truly are different from that moron over there.
There.
I don't fully understand, but mementos and the palaces are related
Yep.
to each other, correct? Then all we must do is continue changing the hearts of evildoers to ascertain its full expanse. I don't believe there's a need to quarrel over it.
Yep, thank you. We should investigate what kind of change occurred. Come on, Joker. Oh, come to think of it, it's raining today. That might have an effect on mementos.
Yeah.
That means today's our chance to get ahead. Well, I don't think that we can expect the rain to have that much of an impact.
Let's go.
Guess we'll just have to explore and find out. Let's go.
I'm prepared.
Let's do it.
Oh, it's my backup. Just in case for some reason I regret going in here unprepared. Oh, there's nothing to say over there. Who do I want? Yeah, so there's still targets in this path. Well, I should run through real quick. So the way, we'll have to see if the money trick still works. The way you would grind money in the original is, especially for some reason, and this has got to be intentional, the bosses, when you confuse an enemy, let me explain that first. When you confuse an enemy, the bosses, like the mini bosses in Mementos, may sometimes drop money for their action. They may just give you money.
I spotted a shadow, Joker.
Yeah, I don't care about these shadows. They're so weak. Wait, what? So by doing that, you can farm some money, but the amount of money you get differs depending on like how strong they are. The mini bosses give you a ton of money.
Mess back there. I'll charge a cleaning fee.
Just get Joker to wash you.
So by certain mini bosses, especially the ones that are associated with money, that like they're stealing for greed or something like that, or blackmailing people for money, tend to drop a lot of money. And I gotta think that's a deliberate decision by the game designers to like.
I've been donating blood quite often lately. I suppose I have a new hobby.
Dude, you started out looking pale. Isn't that kind of dangerous?
Yeah, why would you donate all that blood? It's so weird. Oh. The Sudi gear we can
We're
trade
at
in.
the platform. Now we can move.
I've already done everything here, right? We just gotta find the targets in this area. In fact, If we can find the exit early, we can just go down. We don't have to clear the full floor. Thanks. And there's no reason not to open chests, I guess, because we can sell the gear we get. But it's not like crucial or anything. Don't really care.
Every time I see the news, I wonder if it's something related to us.
Yeah, these days everything seems to be...
Cool. I mean, I guess killing these guys does give me free stuff. And EXP, even though it's not that much.
The platform.
Because I believe Morgana will tell us if a target is on a floor when we enter it. In fact, it might be just the last floor. Nope, I can sense our target somewhere in this area, so I'm glad I went through it all. That old man must be Ono. Let's stop him before he causes any more trouble for others. Which of you guys can cast Confuse? Not. I know it's not. Yeah. Morgana can. It's a sleep depot. Yusuke doesn't have any. You can cast Forget. Okay. We're gonna try and Confuse and see what we get here.
What the hell?
Who the hell are you people? Do you have some problem with me, Heiji Ono?
Come on.
That's the first thing out of his mouth. But it seems like this is the old guy who's making trouble in Kichijoji.
Nice.
Nice. I can tell you're annoyed even with your mask on. That shows how interested you are in me, Heiji Ono, right? Right?
How unsightly.
He's certainly disturbed. Let's end this Joker.
I'm gonna beat you down.
I'm gonna beat you down. Oh, it auto-advanced, I forgot. Yes, get mad. Look at me, Heiji Ono. He clearly wants to be looked at. What kind of... Ow, my body aches. It always hurts like this when it's raining, but for the sake of causing trouble, I can ignore the pain. We're doing it for attention.
The opponent is strong. Don't do anything reckless.
Impossible.
Block. Okay. Well.
Let's get this over with.
Persona!
Nice.
You're the best, Panther.
I don't want to talk to you. Get out of here already.
Won't work right now.
Alright, well, whatever. Fuck you.
Okay, guys.
Okay.
Come on.
Oh, no. Oh, good. Good dodge, Panther.
That's it for me.
That's not right.
You can aim for their weak spot. We're all knocked down.
Can we now talk to him?
Incredible, Joker. That won't work right now. That won't work right now.
I just want to...
Words aren't getting
Alright,
through.
fine. Eat shit. I tried to see if I could, like, talk to him. Figure out what's going on. He was one of the ones that you have to talk to, because I believe that's a new mission. Kate Sith? Okay. Sure. Jesus Christ. Ooh, diorama. That is a straight upgrade on Dia. Right, yeah. Lullaby is sleep. Interesting. Sleep to all foes, so we can replace Romina with that.
I knew I was wrong.
It started with something small. Whenever I do something stupid, my family would worry about me. My son usually treats me like I'm worthless, but he would care for me in those times.
There's no other way.
It felt so good that I started seeking that kind of affection everywhere. I ended up causing so much trouble. An unfortunate consequence of isolation. It's pretty fucked.
Yeah, sorry.
I've caused so much trouble. How am I supposed to live like this? Anyway, you can.
Seriously?
You speak with some brutal honesty, kid. But you're right. I'll start by making up for what I did.
That's true.
I'm certain that's what your family wishes as well. And from now on, instead of taking it out on others, you should communicate your needs directly to your family. Tell them that you're lonely before it's too late.
Let me make it
Yeah,
up to
I'll
you.
do that. Nuisance spell. Sweet. Shabam.
Hey!
2 targets left in this area. Let's keep exploring. And then we'll have to go down to the bottom and target is close. Feels like it's an area a bit further past here. Okay. So the target is not on this floor, but another floor. Let me fill out the map there, so I'll have to go back. I saw an interesting Twitter conversation about whether Mementos is a good addition to this game or not, and it kind of had me thinking. Like, I don't know. I can see both sides of that argument a little bit.
I should write something.
Like, for one, it is like, I don't know what you would make Mementos if it wasn't like the RNG dungeon. And like it is, since our targets are within this area, it is a bit repetitive, no doubt. I do like that they've added a little bit more to it, but it is definitely a bit like, just like do the same thing over and over again.
The chest!
Sooty boots. Sweet. Oh, the target's over there. Okay. Nice that it's showing me that even when I can't see the path to them. Go. Pressing Etsy and tabletop mode, sweet.
Oh!
Look, it's Sakota Shadow. Look at him. Thinks he's some kind of hotshot. He's the guy who's really behind all that bullying, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we want to stop the bullying. We got to take him now.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Listen.
You think you can blame me for what I've done? It's a dog-eat-dog world, moron. Didn't you hear? Might makes right.
What was that?
No jerk's got the right to go around blackmailing people. The weak who can't survive in this world become prey for the strong. Nothing's wrong with that. You gotta be kidding. You're not strong. You're just a coward who won't get his hands dirty. And you're a stupid dog that's all bark and no bite. Changed my mind. Dogs are stronger than cats or mice. You're just trash. Now die. It's kind of fucked up. Good. Yo. It's this guy. I forget what this Shadow's actual name is, but it's like Super Jack Frost. Let me help you understand what survival of the fittest truly means. I'll devour you.
Persona! The opponent is strong.
I don't know their weakness. Guess we gotta try everything.
Mafubu. Okay.
Are you alright? Oh my god! Heather's broken! She can't move!
I just fused a persona that had
There.
might be blocked though. Yeah, resist.
Persona!
Oh, Jesus Christ. On is frozen. Butt in the air. That's probably not gonna work. Seems like this is the right answer again.
Go down.
Wow, really? Okay. That at least does full damage. Make him forget.
Guess that's useless. Okay. How about we kick some
Oh,
butt
sweet,
together?
sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's do that.
Now it's showtime. Follow my lead. A gift as beautiful as you. Gorgeous. I won't let it go to waste. Here we go. Get a load of this. Perfect.
I still haven't seen Makoto's. Just annihilated, destroyed, gone. Cait Sith. Again, I actually keep leveling up this Cait Sith. I'm not a loser. I'm strong, I'm strong, I'm strong, aren't I? Isn't this a dog-eat-dog world? No, don't eat me. Why don't you just admit you lost? You're acting kind of pathetic right now. Yes, I know I am. Alright, now it's time for you to get eaten. Strong eat the weak or something, right? When I'm done with you, there's gonna be nothing left but bone. You ready? Please forgive me, I'm sorry. Kidding. You don't gotta say sorry to us. Go to apologize to who you really need to apologize to. Let's get the treasure. Case closed. Evil snow crystal. That allows us to fuse that persona, right? My understanding, at least.
All right.
Another case solved. What's next? Do we keep exploring? No. Let's go back to the entrance, because I already know where that target's gonna be. No, damn it. All right. Well, it doesn't matter. He's gonna be at the in the very last. There's always one in front of the gate.
Oh.
Yeah. That's the shadow of that girl named Shimizu. She really seems like a sadist. She's calling someone her slave and ordering him around, right?
I should have.
In a way, she's denying his existence. I certainly wouldn't want to be a victim of that. Let's go talk to her. Before that, I should fill people up. Probably could have just. I wanted to conserve Morgana's MP, but I probably just wasted in the process. So you're the pigs who wrote that calling card online. Why do I deserve this? It's because you made some guy your slave. That's all kinds of wrong right there. That's what he wants. He worships me more than any god, you know. I don't know where to begin to explain how you're wrong. I beat him and I hurt him and he sees it as a sign of our love and friendship. He's so happy.
Hold a moment.
You are so delusional.
It's all about me.
I'm pretty and my grades are good. It's my right to order people around. I'll start by giving orders to you pigs. Lick my shoes, peasants. Okay. Alright, let's rock.
You're going down.
I'll never give up Emoto. He belongs to me. Being my slave is what makes him happy. Okay. Sure. I forget what you're doing. So we're just gonna go for it. I really need to organize some of these guys' skills. Afflicted with rage. I honestly don't even care.
She's being too reckless.
All right.
Fuck. Are they all like that now? Nice. What happens if I try and falter her? Hey, I don't have time for someone as lame as you.
That won't work right
Nice. It's only gonna be 3 people, so it's kind of lame. Koto is enraged. Can't resist. Ah, shit. I need to have Ren either block. Oh, nice. Okay. Maybe we can just end it. Sweet.
All right, level up.
I gotta stop singing because I gotta remember it's out of sync. Like, it is not coming through. In my ears, I'm in time, but yeah. No. I don't want to lose him. He's mine. He's mine, isn't he? Keep this up and I'll hate you. I can never stand that. Why did you start treating him like that? He just kept going along with it, so I misunderstood and thought I could do anything I wanted. Actually, I wanted to be more than friends with him. More than friends? You mean like as a boyfriend? Yes, I had a crush on him, but then I got possessive. Those feelings went out of control.
Yeah.
Be careful that you don't make things worse for yourself than they already are. Ha, the treasure has shown itself. Whip sword. Sweet. Is that an upgrade? Yeah, it's a big upgrade. Does anyone else have an upgrade? No. What about armor? Oh, everyone's wearing the best armor they can have. Let's use Morgana's MP this time. Alright. Nice. Whoa, we did it! This is because more people believe in us now, right? That has to be it. Now then, let's get in there. Path of Chimda? Doesn't this look different from how it was before? New music? I want to say Mementos, every floor of Mementos had the same music in the past. Which is a very welcome thing. Imagine doing, like, this is a really big dungeon. Imagine doing all of it with the same freaking music. Looks like it'll be a new area from here on. I'm starting to understand how this place works. Yes, it is quite a marvel to find the subway system down here. Earth to Yusuke, it's always been like that. I can sense our target somewhere in this area. Let's scour the floor for them. We also need to start paying more attention to try and find the stamps. Man, this music's good. Like, it's not too, like, in your face. It's not something, like, you would jam out to. But, like, having this in the background is very pleasant. Unless I'm forgetting and this was always there. But I don't think so. So if every floor on even like second floor of Mementos has new music, I would be very happy about that. They're still so easy that I'm just like one-shotting them.
My stomach is rumbling. Could this be car sickness? Fascinating.
You, enjoying yourself over there?
Alright, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Let's fight.
Oh!
There he is. It's Odo, the shop manager. What an unpleasant smile. It's his customer service smile, right? Yet behind the scenes, he's extorting his subordinates. This guy might start doing to his customers, too. Who knows? That would be a disaster. Let's go. Alright, let's rock. Welcome, welcome. How may I help you, ladies and gents of the Phantom Thieves? Why'd you blackmail your own employees? That's not normal. My shop is a directly managed store of a large chain. Since I'm highly competent, I'm in charge. I don't need strangers complaining about how I use this shop's money. Part-time workers are the property of the shop. Thus, they are mine to use as I will.
What?
Property? Who do you think you are? I get it now. You pretend to be heroes, but you're all just criminals. I'm gonna kill you. It's a pretty wild. Oh, I have this persona. I wonder if I can look at this persona and see what his weakness. He's strong in the physical, right? Outlaws who dare trespass my sanctuary, prepare to be royally obliterated by my hand. Okay. That hurts.
Persona! Hold on.
Actually, do I still have this persona? Yeah. Weak to hypnosis. If I have anything that has hypnosis right now. Oh, let's try it.
You're mine.
Nope. Doesn't always work that nicely. Ooh, inflicted with confusion. Don't guard. Diorama yourself. Give me money? Give me money? Possibly give me money? Jerk. Let's try that again.
Persona. Corazon! Alright. In thy name.
14,000 yen.
Where are my most enemies? Where are my most enemies?
Does it only work on one turn for him though?
Hear and obey the word of the Lord. Where are my most enemies?
I don't even think that's as much as compared to some other ones. If this only lasts one turn each cast though, it's probably not worth it. Because usually it casts, yeah. Eek.
There.
This is the one we should absolutely block for. Because his next attack is gonna hurt. Yo, throwaway lifestone is still good. Unfortunately, you can't choose what they actually do when they're confused. Okay, he's gonna hurt. Yeah, that was blocked and still did that much damage.
Out of our way!
Persona. Ravage them.
This. We'll confuse you because she's gonna heal herself.
Listen.
Maybe you can give us another 14k? 15k, nice.
I'll use my persona. Feel my rage.
Just give us a tentacle? Unfortunately, no.
Persona. At once. Go down.
It's actually not that bad. Yo, sure.
Squealing a pig.
That is a hell of an animation. Squeal like a pig. God damn. I'm sorry. Am I really not worthy of being the store manager? At least you realize it. I'm a failure. I remember now, employees aren't property. They're human beings. And yet, I took advantage of them. I've done bad things. Talk about a horrible workplace. I don't know how I can ever make up for this. You've done quite a bit more, haven't you? It'd be best if you could just confess everything. So, like, Chinese sweets.
What?
Huh? Aren't those Chinese desserts or something? I see. So he was lining his own pockets. 15k is pretty good, but I think there's some mini bosses that will give more. That went well. What should we do now? Keep exploring. 2 targets left in the air. But then again, notes the target that had something to do with money was confusable and would give a lot of money when he got confused. Target is close. Are you a bit further past here? So like we got 30,000 just from that fight. Plus whatever, I didn't see how much we got at the end of the fight. It's probably a lot. Nothing back there, right? Yeah.
We made it to the platform.
I actually want to get the stamp real quick and then go finish exploring this area. Like the stamps and stuff make it just a little bit less tedious to do mementos. When it's, you know, just a procedurally generated, not that interesting area. Less Megatonic. Okay. And now that we're done everything, yeah, go to a lower area. Hey, how many areas are on this floor anyway? The last floor had 7 areas, but the one before only had 2, right? I suppose it varies depending upon the location. I guess it makes it ain't easy to tell how much of a floor we got left to cover, huh? That's right, we won't know how many areas are on a floor until we make it to the end. But judging by the vibe I'm getting for the shadows, this floor isn't any smaller than the last. I mean, yeah, it does just get bigger as you go, basically. Was that a treasure demon? Yo, was that a treasure demon that was there? It disappeared, shoot, when I... Is he gonna come back? No. Maybe it wasn't a treasure demon after all. Let's see it. I mean, it would probably be just be the one that I got in Madarame's palace anyways.
Enemy ahead! Be careful!
The katana and the brush. There is a certain artistry to both.
Sure? I'm no good with either of them.
I feel you there. Reezy. This isn't... You can now use Shadow Calculus. You can see which skills the shadow possesses, as well as its item drop in the Analyze screen.
It's weak to nuclear moves. Let's end this quickly. It's weak to nuclear moves. Let's end this quickly.
I mean...
Time for my
I really care.
Take this!
Let me finish it.
Persona!
Chance. You can hit your weakness! The knockdown queen! You have to
Just
run
kill him for the XP. Nice. God, such a badass line.
Didn't even break a sweat.
So that was a treasure demon I saw. So yeah, you can find treasure demons in Mementos, and I think there's even a couple, at least in the original,
See the platform.
there was a couple original treasure demons that only appeared in Mementos, though I think they're much later on in the game, so I don't have to worry about them quite yet. But you have to hang out on certain floors to find them, and if you want to like fill out the Persona Compendium, etc., they are necessary to get. Really, do you think? It seems like such a small floor. Okay. I guess I shouldn't complain about the floors being small. You can sense our target in the area. Boy. Oh, panic time. I'm getting an uneasy feeling. Winning battles may trigger a fusion alarm. Successive wins increase the chances, but each alarm decreases them. Several can occur in one day. Go to the Velvet Room during a fusion alarm and try to fuse a powerful persona. I'm gonna wait until I'm able to like go back and yeah.
Then
Let's rock.
okay.
There it is. That should be the shadow of the man named Uchimura. He's abusing his girlfriend, right? Didn't our fortune say she's gonna get hurt bad? We can't leave him like this. We need to change his heart fast.
This is horrible.
Damn it. I gambled all my money away again. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Where is she? Get over here so I can beat you. Holy fuck. I'm sorry for your girlfriend. What? Don't you dare lecture me. She's mine. I can do whatever I want with her. Beating her is a right that only I have. I'll have you know that she loves it too. Holy fuck, dude. If you don't get in my way, then you're gonna die. Yeah, you're quite a dick. Like, I'm shocked by how much... I expected you to be an asshole, and I'm still shocked. I'm gonna punch you, too? Yeah, how about you fuck off? Nice. Okay. You're gonna block. You're gonna block. $30,000 yen? How many turns does it stay confused? Recovered. Alright, so we'll do it. You can turn to Yoko Limpa. And we'll block. We'll see if we can get a little money out of this guy too. Money? Money? Muscle drink is fine. Block. 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 And you're gonna get a technical.
You're mine.
Nice. I wonder what he's got to say if you talk to him. I'm not in the mood for talking today. Go back to wherever you came from.
Aren't getting through.
Kate Morgana.
Okay, guys.
Oh, you asshole. Okay. I wonder if casting it again will extend the length. I should test that. Magic ointment is fine.
Persona! Ravage now! Damn it!
Oh, missed?
Come on, Joker!
Too slow.
Mona,
Whew.
are you okay? We'll get them for that! Persona! Alright! Good thinking.
He was the only one that wasn't blocking. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about, is like, this is a really good way to get money. It's also extremely boring on stream. So I'm just gonna do like little bits of it, and not too much, because like I don't want to stream hours of this. But theoretically, you can like go offline and do this and grind out to the max amount of money, which I think is 9.9 million, like 9,999,000. Ooh, okay.
They won't get away with it.
This would be awesome, but at the same time, I don't want to do it.
This one. Let's do it.
That's so good, but I'm also like, I don't want to. I want to get money.
Use my persona.
Yeah, he needs a heal. Make sure we don't die. Do I have anyone with diorama?
There.
Thanks.
Give me money, please. He's just very unlikely to actually give me money. Oh yeah, so the other bit of that is like certain... I think certain enemies are more likely. Okay, you can just do it now.
Show them what's what. It's showtime. This is how I really feel. Oh, thanks. You have such good taste. Yeah. Get a load of this. Perfect.
Such a good... Why'd it turn out like this? Ooh. Multiple personas got level up.
Good. Your repertoire's
Hey,
growing.
Pacha. There's Dizzy Hunger. Dizzy Forget Sleep Hunger. All allies. I feel like... Do you even need attacks? You're basically a healing persona.
This is horrible.
I hate it. I hate it when people look at me like I'm just a bug to them. I can do better. I'm a superior human being. All the people around me just don't get it. I even feel like you learned your lesson. The right to beat his girlfriend? He really was the worst of the worst to think that. We changed his heart, so let's go to the fortune teller when we get the chance. Oh. Let's switch Ryuji in, like, on or someone. See if we can,
Hey!
Nope. Let's keep going. We're gonna go all the way to the bottom of this. I want to see if we can get their Showtime attack to pop off. I'm thinking maybe if we put them in the same party together, it might happen more frequently. Or at least there'll be 2 chances to get that Showtime attack. Target is coming from the next area. Let's go check that area out.
See it.
Joker!
Chest. Plus Magatama. Oh yeah, and as soon as I gotta remember, as soon as I find a rest area, work back to the front, go to the Velvet Room, do something good.
I have something.
There's the...
Point found. Anywhere else left? Just that one area over there.
Focus.
Nothing over here. And sets the target somewhere in this area.
I can feel it.
Go.
Oh!
That must be Kazuya Makagami's shadow. He looked so bad.
Yes.
He's part of a burglary ring targeting restaurants, and he used violence against his brother. We have to do something about this. Let's talk to him. Me? Am I the one behind the burglary ring? Yeah, that's right. I convinced my friends to do some part-time work for me, but I'm not in the wrong. Trying to make excuses now? You should be ashamed of yourself. No, I just meant it as a way to have a little fun, but these idiots got cocky. And now I'm the one who's in trouble. Damn it, why do bad things always happen to me? Bad things? What are you talking about? Yeah, ever since I was a kid, school, society, everyone treated me like I was dirt. My little brother was a smart one, Mom and Dad's favorite. They couldn't care less about me. How can you expect me to live a normal life? I'm rebelling against a shitty society. You think violence and crime is rebellion? Don't be stupid.
I'll show you.
What did you say? You guys are thieves too. Don't think you're better than me, idiots. Go away. Okay. I get the vibe. Just like probably not the best way to express that. You're a funny looking dude. Such a condescending gaze. I'll crush you. Oh, okay.
I'll use my persona! Prepare yourself!
Come. Tomlin. There.
Is your weakness? Oh.
There we go. He's alert.
Oh, you dick. It's huge. Fuck.
Persona! No holds barred!
Persona!
Not a lot here to go off I honestly think this might be the best thing to do.
Ravage them!
Woo! Looking cool, Joker!
Go!
Alright,
My turn!
pass the baton and
Weapon
follow up!
Persona! Get wrecked! Persona! Eat this!
Alright, cool!
Nice.
Beautifully done!
Blows.
Witness my resolve!
Just misses him. Okay.
Feel my rage!
Okay, that was enough. I didn't know if I would have to kill the other guy or not, but it looks like no. It's weird that it kept missing him.
What was I supposed
Just
to
what are
do?
you Phantom Thieves anyways? This is impossible. I get it now. You must have heard from my brother. Think about what you've done. You just realize that now? Wait, you already know how your brother feels then. He did this for me. That's the key to the chest in my room. Give it to my brother. You're supposed to be the good kind of thieves, right? What? Why would we do something like that for... Anything you want me to tell him? Well, burn what's inside or throw it away, I guess. That's fucked. There it is. Old key. What are we gonna do about that treasure? We'll give it to his brother. Yeah, it's no use to us anyways. What will we do? What will we do? I can give it to him since he goes to my school. No, I think I'll just sneak it into his house. I think that's the best way. I hope everything resolves itself. In any case, we pretty much succeeded with our mission.
Well then.
I take it to that. There are no more targets in this area. We're gonna keep going anyways. We did make a good amount of money. Like, not a jaw-dropping amount, but enough that I feel comfortable with it. Like we're not gonna run out anytime soon or something. Ooh, okay, he actually wants to fight. That's bad.
Get ready! It's my surprise! But be careful!
Okay.
I ain't afraid.
Curse skills are ineffective. Stay focused.
Fire.
We are the better fighter. Curse
Fire.
skills are ineffective. Stay
Ice
focused.
and bless.
Persona! Ha!
Kill everyone.
Thanks!
Thanks. I'll use my persona. No holds barred.
Come!
All right.
You're
Here we go.
mine.
Looking cool, Joker!
There!
Cool! Looking cool, Joker!
Oh, that's right. You can't
Let's go.
baton pass. Ugh.
Ravage them!
Joker took one out! Alright!
Persona! Let's go, Captain!
Alright, good. He was able to do it.
Skull got in
Nice.
a solid hit! Let's
All right.
continue! A spectacular victory!
Lesson learned. They want to fight on this floor.
Okay.
I should not have dropped my guard so easily.
Okay, we're done. Let's go.
That's right. We've already, yeah. I was curious what happened, but since we've already done it, it doesn't care. Cool. God, cool music.
Now's
Cool
our
music.
chance to strike! Gun should work fine.
Bless skills were working.
The enemy gun should work fine.
No more waiting!
Oh, cool, cool.
Show them what we're made of.
Let her rip! Time to get a little crazy!
Stay focused.
Go for it!
Nice.
Thanks, ma'am.
The grape soda at the end is such a nice touch.
Looking cool, Joker.
There.
Joker took one out. All right.
Oh, he doesn't want to give in, huh?
This is the last one.
Listen. Hee-ho, are you the one who said? I didn't ask for this.
Shoot.
Nice. Pissed them off. Shouldn't have done that, I guess. Oh, he got 2 turns, actually. Because I pissed him off so bad. Huh.
No time to waste.
Nice work, team.
It'll come again. I got them both in the party just for that reason. So
Okay.
it will definitely
Beat him.
come around again.
All right, let's get going.
Well, not against this guy. I guess only some personas on this floor are gonna want to fight. Some of them are gonna want to just run away.
I can feel it.
Yo, sweet.
There's the.
That's all of it, right? This entire floor. Get my stamp. Rest area? Cool. Hey, this place is like a waiting room. Maybe we can chill down here a bit.
All right.
All right, let's rest for a few. Get my stamp. Back to the entrance, we can use the Velvet Room.
Do you need something?
We got an alarm. What are they doing?
Do you need something?
Need something? What's
Do you need something?
What was that?
Oh, the alarm's on, your assignment's on hold, huh?
Pursue rehabilitation with all your body and soul.
Sure thing, Igor. What's the next one?
What? Done already?
Finished
No.
already?
I just need to look at the confidants. What confidant am I on strength? I'm rank 3. They want me to fuse a phoenix with counter. Should keep that in mind.
Now, let us observe.
There is an alarm. It's one of my favorite duties. A group
Can't
will be
pick up,
executed.
unfortunately.
This is an alarm fusion. Begin searching.
Principality?
I see. This is certainly a powerful persona.
It seems pretty good. Mediorama? Vitraja? Those are pretty good skills.
It is
Mikasa is
neither
also pretty
remarkable
good.
nor unremarkable.
You okay
This
with
is necessary for a group fusion. Yeah.
That's a pretty choose which skills to inherit.
Yeah.
This should confer some small. Be reborn.
Cool. And Principality. Order and discipline come before anything else. Cool. I don't know what these mean. Let's see. Do it. Heat up. Restores 5% max HP and 10 SP each turn during an ambush. Decreases accuracy evasion for all foes for 3 turns. I mean, those are pretty good. Heat up is not that good because it's very rare you get ambushed. But this is alright. Cool. How about it? It turned out great. Your new persona is temporarily overflowing with power. You might get some unexpected results if you use this one in a ritual during the alarm. Even if it's not the result you expect, something big will happen. So you better make it work for you.
It is neither remarkable nor unremarkable.
The Nigimitama is actually pretty good. Zaku isn't bad, I guess. Can I make a Phoenix?
You okay?
We'll have counter. Probably not. And let's see what I can do here.
Choose which skills to inherit.
I cannot expect any new power from this. Now,
see what we get.
Let us begin.
Nope, it didn't work. Oh well, we'll see what we end up getting. I can tell it didn't work because I can't skip the cutscene, unfortunately. Oh, it sucks. What skills is he gonna have?
Well now, a most unexpected turn of events.
Oh, it has like some of the skills that I was gonna give it. Interesting. You know, kick me out because I messed it up. Focus. It's such an interesting wrinkle. Hopefully I can do it again before we're done here. Alright, cool. It's not the end of the world. Like, that persona was useful, but at the end of the day, like, I don't need it. Level up.
Oh!
Oh, I don't have any lockpicks? I thought... No, that's right. I made just enough to get all the chests out of the last palace. That's it. It's all done.
There's a treasure chest!
First Mega
This contrast of dark and light. Perfect for a pencil sketch.
Hey, Fox! Don't sharpen pencils in here!
Let's get our stamp. Focus.
There's a shadow. Be careful.
Really care. Alright.
All right.
Level 30.
Level up.
still an area over there that I haven't explored. Well, sweet. They gave my my Persona experience because it was the same Persona. An alarm again. I'm gonna wait till the end. Its area feels different than before. A goal may be close. Cool. It's actually faster than I thought. I thought this would be like a 9th floor area. Here we are. 7 out of 10? Where am I missing? If the next floor is the end.
Treasure chest.
Plus Magatama.
I can feel it. Now, let's do this with beauty and style.
Good. You're in top form, Fox.
Nice. I wish I gave you money.
We're at the platform.
I'm at 8 of 10, and there's gonna be one on the next floor. But like, I can feel it. I'm missing one. They did definitely explore everything on the way down here. There's still an area over there. That's the main thing I was looking for, was stamps.
Hey, you guys want to grab some beef bowls once we're done for today?
No onions on mine, please. Oh, and add an egg.
I'm very specific. Oh, this is breakable.
Joker.
It's a lockpick. Excuse me. Oh, look at that wall. Let's check and see if it'll open up. It's 9 out of 10, but it's not. Where's 10 out of 10? I'm missing one. Doesn't look like it's gonna open. Is it not opening? I guess we'll need to get more of the public to accept us. So that means we're still not so popular, huh? Oh, is that a surprise? Yes, perhaps somewhat. She was asking me. Okay. The odd thing to get, like, upset about. Alright, let's see what other dope shit we can fuse.
Do you need something?
Pursue rehabilitation with all your body
There
and
isn't
soul.
one of my favorite duties.
Get ready for this.
One of your favorite duties. That's a little
neither
bit dark.
remarkable nor unremarkable.
You okay with this?
Yeah, sure. This is good. A lot of these are good.
It is neither remarkable nor unremarkable.
You okay with this?
It is neither remarkable nor unremarkable.
Yep. So when you fight a bunch of fights and win, you'll get an alarm. And the alarm, you can see like I have a ton of open slots here. Like I'm gonna be able to port 5 skills into this persona. So it basically makes your fusion stronger, but gives them a higher chance of failing. Which I guess is something I appreciate because that was not a it was not something that was in the original game.
Choose which skills to inherit.
Now, let... I see.
So like it'll get pretty strong here when I fuse this. Unfortunate name, but is what it is. It's like your normally born persona has more power than one normally would. So these skills will change if I allow them. Medium blast damage to all foes and restores a low amount of HP to all allies. Yeah. Do it. Heavy blast damage to one foe. Increases evasion from non-Hama bless skills, which we're null, so I don't know if we really care, but it might be good for fusing future personas. Honestly, don't care enough about Mapsy. Interesting. Okay, we just made an interesting persona. Now, I can keep going, and in fact, if I use that persona in a new fusion, I can make something extremely good, but there's a higher chance of it failing. But like, screw it. Let's go for it, right?
Choose which skills to inherit.
I cannot expect any new power from both of you to
Let's see
work.
what we get here. Nope. Didn't work. So I'm going to just get a random persona here. Which sometimes will be extremely good, or sometimes it'll be very disappointing. Okay. I am Kurama Tengu. I think he's still new. So let's look at my mask now, so I won't get to train you as much as I want. Yeah, he's actually... Oh my god. What? Increased chances of inflicting ailments. Okay. I guess now you're my ailment persona. You also have no weaknesses? What? I mean, this is good. Yeah.
I should write something.
I gotta find Jose, first off. I want to figure out where I'm missing a stamp in the next area. And I guess I'm just gonna have to drive around and find it, which is kind of annoying. Hold on. I don't know where this would even be. Where's the info on the stamps? It says 9 out of 10. So I'm missing a stamp somewhere in here.
I can see it.
I'm basically just gonna drive around looking for the stamps. Like, I don't care about any enemies or anything like that.
Focus.
Treasure
And I'll
chest?
take it. What floor did I miss a stamp?
There is a certain artistry to both.
Hey, don't rush my interior!
Ah, okay. Makes it easy. Thankfully, that was relatively painless. I think I gotta go higher area now. Yep, and fast travel back up to the top. Then I'm probably gonna have to fast travel around this area to find Jose, right? Because I gotta use my flowers and my stamps.
I have something.
And then we'll do some more Velvet Room stuff on our way out. That might be the end of the stream for the day.
Focus.
But we got a pretty big Mento strip done. So I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, I guess I'll open the chest since I've seen it. The Sudi stuff I can at least sell. Get some money.
Treasure chest spot.
Soul drop is still good. I think that's what, 10 or 20 SP or something. Not nothing.
Focus.
Literally, none of these guys don't want to fight me. They are not going to care.
These tracks are incredible. Where do they even go?
Guess we'll find out if we ever reach the end.
Focus.
Shadow spotted.
Jose, where you
Powerful, so
at?
let's be cautious.
Sweet, we found the train platform.
So I don't know if you've seen So's, but there's a new guy in Mementos, like a new NPC, that is just like hanging around. And like I gotta give these flowers to him, or they'll just be lost at the end of our Mementos trip.
I have something.
Like I don't really even want to fight any of these guys. Like they're barely gonna give me an AXP, even if with the instant win.
Shadows and mementos are shapeless.
Yeah, just looking at it makes me feel kind of sick.
Focus.
Is that everything? Yo, there he is.
Focus.
We just gotta find him somewhere on this floor now. And we can give him our stuff.
I found a chest.
Hey, what do you mean? Yeah, they added good new stuff. There's new music in Mementos, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember the music ever changing in Mementos until like the very, very end.
Oh, mister.
Jose is looking at the Crystal of Gluttony.
Hey, mister.
Hey, mister, is that a crystal you've got there? Let me see it. If I just do this, and then put that there.
Good.
Nice. All done. Now it should do you some good. Here you go, mister. Let me know if you find any others like it, okay? What the hell? Did you see that? They're like viruses. Learning about the warp conditions also teaches me more about humans. Ring of Gluttony. Oh, that's right. A new area of Mementos opened up, so I went around and gathered some stuff, more stuff to trade. Hopefully you got something you like, mister. Cognition. Change Mementos. I think that's good. EXP is probably the most important thing to me. Okay. So now we get extra EXP in here. I could get blank card, some incenses. Ooh, those are good. These are really good. So I want like 3 of these, I think. That'll help me clear palaces. Some blank cards are good, but I have 18. These are really good too. Stock, stock, stock. Cool. Alright, thanks, Jose. Now let's get out of here. So yeah, these random flowers you collect, you can trade them to him for random items that he has. Or not random items, like various items. But you lose them all when you leave Mementos. So it kind of like helps to incentivize, I guess, big trips in Mementos.
I have something.
And then you gotta like find him at the end to give him all the stuff you found.
Look,
This look and this whip. I just can't get used to it.
I think it suits you. Especially the whip.
What's that supposed to mean?
It's somewhere.
Yeah, I mean, I'm very happy with the additions to this game so far. Just very happy to be playing it again, to be honest. Wait. Huh? Oh no, I still gotta go up one more. Cool. And now we can just fast travel back to the entrance. Alright. This was a successful Mementos trip. We made a lot of money. We got some good items. Used some good personas.
Do you need something? Do you need something?
Do you?
A Phoenix with counter, right?
Justine, read here.
Do we not have counter? Is a let me check how to do this real quick. Helsinki?
Done already? What?
You know.
Time. You wish to perform fusion.
A space, right? Jack-o'-lantern and Huapo. Stuck under my foot. Audio cable. So I need to go to the registry and get.
You read here.
Jack-o'-lantern.
A fee is required. This is your power.
And Huapo.
A fee is required. Then accept this persona. The inmate you wish to perform fusion. Do you really select the skills you'd like to inherit?
Its power will be now for a rebirth.
Infuse Huapo. Use Helsinki with Kelpie. Okay.
You change your mind. You'd like to read the read here.
Like a level 9 persona or something like that. Even lower.
You
Okay.
withdraw this. This is your power.
Pretty cheap to get a rank up.
The inmate you wish to fusion. Not terrible. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive a fraction of. I see.
Cool. So now I should be able to rank up in the strength confidant and get that, keep that moving along. Cool.
You change your mind. Are you finished? What?
I talk with you guys.
Do you need something? Now.
Verify the status of your penal labor. His presence. You have brought a phoenix with counter, just as we asked. Very well, your assignment's done. The inmate has grown considerably since we first met him. True, I guess we've got to at least admit that much. Your personas are starting to get pretty damn strong, too. You're like 10 years old. Why are you swearing? Justine. Is fostering personas truly rehabilitation? What are you saying that for? It is merely a thought I had. Will the inmate truly be rehabilitated if we helped him cultivate power within him? Keep it together, Justine. This is the job our master ordered us to do. Or are you going to try and disobey your orders? That is not what I meant. Don't worry yourself too much over one measly prisoner. All we gotta do is get the most out of this wildcard thing and make him work hard at his tasks. The wildcard. What is it now?
What is the meaning
The
of
more I
this?
consider this list, the stranger it seems. Its author must have known that the one carrying out these tasks would possess the power of the wildcard.
Excuse me?
You've gotta be kidding me. How would somebody predict that? I mean, even our master didn't know the inmate had that wildcard thing before we met him. Are you confused?
Shut up!
Shut up! No, no one asked you. Huh. Either way, this will all get resolved if you just hurry up and finish your rehabilitation already. Justine, give him his next task so we'll quit talking back. Mouth's getting dry. Very well. It seems that it is time for us to be serious. I feel like my bond with Caroline and Justine is growing deeper. Strength.
All right.
Now,
As previously mentioned, here is the second task you must complete before receiving your reward.
farewell.
Try to harbor a Santana with Rakukaja within you. You only need to speak with us once you obtain it. We will be able to tell. Go work up a sweat, inmate. So...
Do you have business
Santana with
me?
Rakukaja. We need to fuse Silky and Lamia. Do I have a Silky?
Time for execution.
Can I make a Lamia?
Let us begin
I thought
the
I saw
search.
I can indeed make a Lamia. But I'd have to use my principality? But I guess I can't summon it any other way, right?
You okay with this?
Oh, I don't want to... Yeah, I don't want to lose that guy.
Not terrible, but not impressive. Will this truly help you? Not terrible. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Its power will be nothing on you, my.
I mean, go ahead. We're just fusing personas to get our compendium here. Gotta fill the thing out.
You okay with this?
Select
Yeah,
the
sure.
skills you'd like to inherit.
Modulect and Null Ice seems really good, as well as Rampage.
It will receive a... Then let us begin.
I gotta resummon that Coronazon though, because that was really good. These are really defensive beasts there.
Not terrible.
This is another
but not impressive.
DLC persona that I do not care to make.
Not terrible.
I guess
but
I'll have to
not
resummon
impressive.
Principality as well. It's kind of lame. So it's a Santana with Rakukaja. So long as I don't get a
Select the skills you'd
Rakukaja.
like to inherit. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
I don't think we're gonna be using too many of those.
Its power will be nothing unusual. Its power, my.
Just fuse through them. Anyways, it was what? A Lamia and a Silky. We gotta go get a Silky from the registry.
Finished, Justine. You read here.
Silky's like a really low level one, right? Yep.
A fee is required. This is your power.
Am I high enough level to do this?
Execution.
Hopefully. Yeah.
Not terrible, but not impressive. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
It will receive a fraction. I see.
It was Rakukaja, right? Just making sure. Yep.
You change
Now I
on
can touch
already?
them and get my next result. Rank up.
Do you need something? Now, it would seem...
See, you brought us to Sentana with Rakukaja. Not
You can
bad.
do it.
That's another one done. You know, I never thought you'd keep at this, even though it's not mandatory. You're pretty interesting, inmate. I must say, as currently noted before, this list is quite well thought out. The tasks are designed to push you towards achieving your goals while also measuring your true strength. I guess so. Hey, inmate. What are your thoughts on these tasks? They're perfect. Oh, you've got guts, inmate. Oh well, we should give him the next one. Let's see here. Huh? What the... It feels like I've seen their writing on this list before. Do you speak of the penmanship? Yeah, damn it, I just can't remember. Do you recognize it, Justine? Compliment him after he finishes the next task. Don't spoil him, though. Do it just like you practice, with a piercing glare and angled hips. Wait, not that. Those are my notes. No, I mean... It seems you have been rather looking forward to the inmates' visits. Never mind that. I'm talking about the handwriting of the tasks themselves. Stop yanking my chain. Now that you mention it, I do feel as though I've seen that handwriting somewhere before. Can I see?
Excuse
Keep
me?
your nose out of other people's business, inmate. To be honest, the sense of deja vu I feel when reading this list is certainly concerning to me. Who made this list, and why? What do you mean? The goal's pretty obvious. It's to help train the inmate. Beyond that, though, what exactly is the purpose of training him? Rehabilitation? But that is merely our master's order. Someone other than him wrote this list, correct? This is also weird. Then let's just assume there's some purpose we don't know about. If we're right in our assumption, the purpose will be clear once he finishes the whole list, right?
That is correct.
I suppose you have a point. Hearing something logical from you is like a cool rush of air amidst the sweltering heat of summer. You didn't need to say that. Now then, let us reward you for successfully completing our task. We will grant you access to the special treatment. We hereby permit you to create personas you wouldn't normally be able to handle, but the catch is you'll still have to pay the price for it. Make sure you use this to the fullest to your rehabilitation comes to fruition. Do not disappoint us. Growing deeper. Yeah, it costs a lot of money though. I think it costs more the higher level it is from you. Now then, allow me to give you your next assignment. Please note that the next privilege we provide for you will be quite powerful indeed. Therefore, we will require that you complete 3 tasks before you can receive it. Alright, here's task number 1.
Now,
Your next assignment is a Neko Shogun with the skill Dakaja. You only need to speak with us once you obtain it. We will be able to tell. Which I might be able to make right now, right? I'm level 30.
the inmate need you wish to...
Can you gather them up?
Yeah, I just need Anzu. And what was it? Well, there's Dakaja right there on Flaros. I just need to get the missing Anzu.
Fusion. What path do you want?
How do I fuse an Anzu? Obaras and Regents?
Finished for you'd like to read the these are the paths you have walked.
Obaras is level 17, but I apparently don't have it. It's annoying. I could go get Regent.
This you'll withdraw this persona. This is your power.
Oh, I get Obaras. Unless I have it higher level than that. Did I level it up a bit? Oh, I did.
Is this
Okay.
you'll withdraw this
There it is.
This is your power. The inmate let's execution. You okay? Select the skills you'd like to inherit. Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. Sure.
It will receive a fraction of power. I see.
Cool. Like this one. Me Anzu, if you have the mass, then let us ascend together to the apex. We'll at some point have to go out and fill out all these backlog ones, but I think my money is better spent right now working on other stuff.
You wish to can you gather them up?
This is new too. I think you would actually have to manually get them,
I see.
but they
A
will just
strong persona
resummon your
indeed.
missing ones for you. Yeah, so 8,000.
Select the skills
Choose what
you'd
skill
like
to
to
inherit. Hold on. Isai. Let's invigorate. What is Neko Shogun's other skills as he levels up? Let me look at the stats real quick. He gets physical attack and 2 passives. Okay. So he's kind of just a blank slate. He's really good, as you can see.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Even just this is like really good. All these are light. Medium winds, not bad. Although he's weak to winds. No, that's actually great.
Its power will be nothing now for a rebirth.
That'll be great. Yeah, this guy's gonna be good. Me, Neko Shogun. Your future shines bright like a diamond. I am your mask now. Yeah, so these guys are still... Oh yeah, Black Frost is this guy. It's the one that the key is letting us make. Alright. I think we're good for now.
Change your mind? Are you finished?
What?
Wait. Did I screw up? Oh no, did I screw up? Ah! With the Kaja. Ah! I didn't give him the Kaja, did I? God damn it. Do I have a Dekaja skill card so I can avoid doing all that crap again? God damn it. Why?
You'd like to read these are the paths you have walked.
Itemization roll result. God damn it. There's Dekunda, but that's not right. I need Dekaja. God damn it.
Are you finished?
I guess I can release him and redo it. It sucks. No, that's a waste of money. So that's at least 8,000 down the drain, if not more. How much is this going to cost?
I see. A strong persona indeed.
Yep, that's 17,000 down the drain.
Its power will be nothing unusual.
No, don't make the same mistake. Neko Shogun with Dekaja.
Its power will be nothing unusual. Now for a rebirth.
Alright. Did it right this time. We won't be able to go any higher than that for right now, but at least we get this out of the way.
You changed the in. Are you finished?
Oh no, there's one thing I need to train actually.
I'll take care of them. So, who's it gonna
So
be?
should I do this one? Should I do this one? I think I should do this one. The wind weakness is more likely to matter.
Gonna light some incense? Which incense
one?
are you gonna light?
I mean, why not?
I'll put this incense in. Oh, I'll take good care of you.
Now let's not do what I did last time and accidentally leave it in there so long it dies. Oh, no. I forgot to talk to him to get the... Alright, we're almost done here. We're almost out of the woods.
Do you need something?
Thank you everyone who's stuck through with this to this point. Because man, this is a slug.
Oh, it would seem.
Yep. Oh, they noticed it even though it's locked down, huh? You're really getting the hang of this whole thing. What's wrong, Justine? It is nothing vital. However, presiding over the growth of another feels almost nostalgic in a way. Do you feel the same, Caroline? I mean, you are a Velvet Room attendant, so... What do you mean? We've never taken care of someone like this before. You are not wrong about that. And yet, our duty to aid his rehabilitation aside, observing his growth feels oddly familiar.
Excuse me?
It can't be right. The inmate's growth and this rehabilitation are the exact same thing.
Hey, inmate!
Hey, inmate. The growth you're getting for these tasks is helping with your rehabilitation, right? Probably. See, Justine? They're the same. Is that not something we should judge for ourselves, though? Anyway, Justine, don't forget about our job. The duty we've been handled is all that matters. Don't think about anything else.
Yes.
I suppose you are correct. I guess you're going to keep worrying about this till the inmate finishes his rehabilitation, huh, Justine? Look at what you've done, inmate. Getting us all wrapped up in your fate. Ugh. Could it be? What's wrong? Nothing. But I believe I'm beginning to look forward to seeing whether the inmate can complete his tasks. You heard her. Don't disappoint us, inmate. Growing deeper. It has grown deeper.
All right.
Okay, on to the next task. Justine?
Farewell.
Yes, here's the second task for getting the next privilege that we will grant you. We would like you to harbor a Lachesis with a still Tetraja within you. You only need to speak with us once you obtain it. We will be able to tell.
Okay.
Bring us Lachesis, you hear? One that knows Tetraja. So what's our next confidant? Strength is higher up, right? No, maybe not. Yeah, there it is. Guillotine booster. Yeah, increases the possible fusions of personas in the group guillotine. So it just gives you new recipes, from my understanding.
It is time, inmate.
And now we're really actually done in Mementos, thank God. It was quite a Mementos trip.
Did you change your mind?
Yeah. No. No. We're done.
Ah, you're back.
We got a new post about that old man who was stirring up trouble in Kichijoji. Sounds like he and his son went around apologizing to everyone in Harmony Alley. It was like he was a totally different person, begging them on his knees for forgiveness and all. Sounds like a change of heart. Yep, it went perfectly. Nice work as always. All this stuff about family had me worry about Yusuke, but it looks like things worked out okay. I'm kind of happy too. Kaneshiro got rid of those photos, right? That's what he said. You think we can trust him? I doubt he'd lie if he really had a change of heart. Looks like we're all clear then. We can't be sure of that just yet. You mean he might not have had a change of heart? No, I'm relatively certain he did. That is not the issue. Despite Kaneshiro's change, his organizations remain intact. I can only hope that they don't abscond with the photographs. You mean like run off with it? I guess that is possible. After all, loss of the leader does not necessarily spell out the demise of the group. That is merely common knowledge. But the opposite sometimes hold true as well. Some groups that lack a strong guiding hand will simply crumble. So this all depends on which way it goes. We'll be fine. All we can do for now is pray the pieces fall in our favor. Hopefully Kaneshiro's confession motivates the police to crack down on the Mafia. I would love nothing more to see them defeated once and for all. That part will be up to Makoto's sis. That aside, we've done everything we can for the time being. All that remains now is to wait until the result becomes clear.
Yo.
Another bots came for you. Oh boy.
Hey.
Incense.
Oh.
I should write something.
Oh, all this Thieves' Den updated. All this Thieves' Den updated. Wow. Some stranger writing at the scene of the crime. This must be his dining message. Dining message? I meant dying message. Was that a Ferrugian slip just now, detective?
Man.
That was brutal. Even that hard-to-boiled detective flinched when he heard that.
Hey.
Do we have anything to read?
Hey.
Just that one. It's not really a great use of time. Go upstairs and see what's up.
Let's do it.
Does this need anything?
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
The Running Dead? Sweet.
The hell is this? How the hell are the dead running about? Have you been bitten? Show me your arms. You haven't been scratched or bitten, have you?
The story about people trying to survive in a city infested with zombies.
For real?
For real? Talk about a dead man walking. I saw dogs in there too, but not a single cat. Oof, what a scary world. I wouldn't want anything to do with that. I bet you summon a little more guts by watching this drama. Sweet.
Well then.
Well, it's starting to get late. Let's head to bed soon, okay? Sure thing. Better than nothing. I don't buy into that stuff. What does that mean?
This humidity is overwhelming.
Good morning. It's quite hot today. By the way, Kanashiro's deadline is this weekend, isn't it? His change of heart draws near. The Phantom Thieves will be even more renowned than before when this goes public. It's gonna get busy.
True.
This is true. With the added attention, we may receive more requests on that message board. I think we should take care of all the cases we have now while we still have the chance. We just did, Yusuke. We just did. Oh, that's right. My audio is like extremely out of sync. I shouldn't.
Let's do it.
Alright, so I think that's going to be it for me for today, because I got another long day with the kids. Good to see that Ryuji is ranked up on. Unfortunately, it's not. And no one else is really available to hang out. So we're probably going to finish... We might do Mikoto instead. Because once we do Ryuji, that's it. Like, we can't hang out with him anymore. Which, don't get me wrong, like, Second Awakening is good. I don't know. Undivided. But it also means, like, if there's ever a day where Mikoto and An can't hang out, then I have no one to hang out with. And I will regret having done that. Well, I got some time to think about it.
Let's do it.
Let me make a save here. Oh, I think I just did anyways. So thanks for watching, guys. That's it for tonight for me. Very excited to keep this going. We're not quite to the end. We got 4 days left, but definitely in the next stream we'll be able to start dipping into like the plot arc of the Forest Palace. Probably not actually getting into the main palace, but maybe like getting up to it so that like the next stream can be a palace stream or something like that. I'm gonna raid Lookin' Toad here, who's practicing Mega Man 4. And I'm sure he'll tell you all about the Mega Man 4 tournament that's going to be coming up in the near future. But thanks guys for watching. I appreciate it. Have a good night.